Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back. Episode 8, going strong. Ooh, 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 this one's good. I'm excited. But as you know, if you can, hit that sub button, please. We should have some pretty exciting announcements coming out soon. And if you want to stay tuned for that, please hit the sub. And hey, hit the notification bell if you really like the content. Also, don't forget, comment down below if you got something you want to ask, talk about, say, whatever you need to do. I try to read and respond to everything I can. Anywho's, enjoy the vid, and I will see y'all on the next one. Peace out.
Prefer my players to recap sessions when
Mm,
possible if they remember it. If one of the players
I got
remembers it,
you.
that's
I
it.
got you. I literally was just writing stuff down. So, from what I remember, went through the caves, met our water spirit people, dealt with that for a while. Got our things. From what it seemed like, we're really starting to lean towards the what's his name? Ibuki, the rich guy.
Lord Ibuki and
Ludovic. Okay, I had it right.
Merchant Amy
And
are the two
Amy. I got Amy down now because I said that wrong 50 times last session.
Annie,
So
Haley, Elizabeth? No, the other white name. Amy?
go back to you. But yeah, so we kind of found out that like the smuggling's getting pretty bad. We ran into the like smooth talker guy. I almost died at one point, so that was cool.
Almost
Um,
killed several people.
Oh, you were not that close to death.
Listen, it's closer than I've ever been, and it felt like it.
That's
um, but yeah, you are. Oh my god, you are correct. I suppose in all honesty, probably wasn't really that close to death. Um, but yeah, I think that was pretty much the gist. Like between going through the cave stuff, finding out the smuggling thing was happening, um, ran into the dude, and we found out Amy is also at least to some extent involved in this smuggling ring. He was claiming it wasn't a lot. Again, we kind of know he was a bit of a smooth talker, so like going off what he said, that's what we got. And then at the very end, Kenjiro was just kind of picking our brain on the matter.
Yeah, I think that's a fair recap. I suppose just to remind you of sort of the situation here and what Kenjiro is sort of instructing you to do. He thinks that he can delay the negotiations for about another day. So the following morning, you're going to want to go to the abandoned fortress, which is the third and final piece of property under dispute. Uh, it is about 8 hours to the west of the town. So his goal, I suppose, for you guys is to go 8 hours, check it out, spend the night there if you need, and then head back as soon as you can after that, um, so that you can arrive with any relevant information before the end of negotiations.
Adds up.
So, yeah, that's the situation. Um, so you guys spend the night at the inn in Tacoma. It's a pretty well furnished establishment. Uh, the food is good. The beds are clean. It's about all you can ask for in a town like this. It's relatively small. Um, in the morning, you guys eat a quick meal just at the break of dawn with Kenjiro, and he sees you guys off by the western gate of the town. Um, you guys travel overland, sort of following the well, I suppose I should ask you, since you guys did find this out by talking with the negotiator for the smugglers, he mentioned that there was potentially a faster way to get to the abandoned fortress by boat. But he wasn't sure about the exact route because that's not a route that his smugglers take. It's a route that these other smugglers who he's mildly associated with and has guided in the past has taken. But it's supposedly a slightly faster way to get to this fortress. Would you like to try to figure that out? Or do you want to just go overland, which is about 8 hours?
And we still have a whole day, right? I mean, like,
Um,
we think so,
Hey,
Kenjiro.
you have a whole day, but you don't know how long the abandoned fortress is going to take you necessarily.
That's true.
that's true. And you gotta subtract 16 hours if we're going on land.
Yeah. We can try, just I don't want to, like... Because if we go for this boat thing, and then we don't figure it out, we have then lost time and gained nothing.
Yeah, that's true. It's up to you guys.
I'm saying we take the boat.
Marissa, do you have an opinion? Suiko? All right.
Boat.
2 out of 3. We'll search for this boat.
All right. So I'll say you probably will mention this to Kenjiro before you leave, and he suggests that you take a look at the docks. There's the docks district in Tacoma, down by the riverside. I'll say go ahead and make a group investigation check. So everyone has to roll. I'll say Izuto, you can have advantage on this, given your upbringing and you're just generally a little better at investigations.
We get it. He's smarter than us. Does Than get an investigation?
You have more than +1 to investigation, Izuto.
Oh, you're right. I did it. Insight. My bad. I have a +6.
Yeah,
So
I was about to say you
+5
definitely
to
have more than
that.
plus.
Sorry,
Okay.
I did insight on that.
So that would be a. Oh, okay, so 24.
Yeah.
Okay. Unfortunately, Izuto by himself is not able to carry the party in this case. You look around, you talk to some people. Most people, they're just simple fishermen, and they don't know what inlet you're talking about. They don't even know what abandoned fortress you're talking about. That's way past where they would fish. There are some sketchier type people that you talk to, but even they seem like they're more perhaps associated with the normal smugglers as opposed to this other group. So even they don't really know what you're talking about. You could some of them offer to rent you a boat for a couple days, but none of them are willing to guide you or even know necessarily where to guide you with the boat.
So,
Alrighty.
question: are we like on a lake right now? Like, with these docks, are they like connected to a big lake, or is it more of a river?
It's a river. It's a large river. It's like East Coast sort of big rivers. Those
Okay.
sorts of-
So, and we also know the direction of this fortress, right?
Correct. The negotiator told you that it's not enough just to take the simple river route.
Okay, that's what I was gonna say. We just follow the river.
Yeah, no, there's apparently a particular series of like
Okay.
smaller like offshoots.
Routes they have to take.
Yeah.
I am okay with kind of cutting our losses here.
When we were investigating, did we happen to like see anyone suspicious or anything like anyone that we would perceive as like maybe they would know or like know with our investigation? We don't nothing to
With your
pursue really.
No, like I
Okay.
said, you found some suspicious people, but you get the sense they were more associated with the normal smugglers as opposed to this other group.
Okay.
Got you. Yeah, I'm okay with kind of cutting
Yeah.
our losses.
Yeah, at
here.
this
I'm
point,
willing
maybe
to
we-
risk the boat.
Yeah, maybe we lost like an hour max, so this is probably our.
Yeah, I would say you guys probably lost about an hour with that.
But I'm okay with just going on
Okay.
land instead of trying to really force this boat.
Agreed.
All right. So you guys head back up to the gate, disappointed, but you feel like it was worth a shot.
Told you so.
And you begin making your way overland. The path you take is not terribly well maintained. You get the sense that most of the trade here is with the north and southern roads, not so much the east and west. But you make your way along nonetheless. A number of hours later, well, 8 hours later, to be specific.
To be precise.
You guys arrive at this large stone fort. You steal? All right. And you sort of approach from the trees here to the east of it. It looks like the light is working on this map.
Yes. Yeah. There's like blacked out spots where we wouldn't be
Yeah.
able to see.
Yeah. So you can sort of see there's this main central tower and just sort of a number of sort of crumbling walls and whatnot. Yeah. Down below you see a offshoot of the river clearly. That's pretty fast moving, clear water. it is creating a fair amount of noise with the rapids down below. So it's a little hard to hear.
Okay. All right. So I mean, do we want to kind of do a cute little split up, and then kind of meet back in, I don't know, maybe like a half hour to an hour?
I'm thinking, yeah. I'm also thinking you are the best for this. You should probably get some high ground and try to figure out what's on top of some stuff.
Okay.
That's
So is this bottom tower like the tallest one
Yeah,
by
it
far?
is. It's about 50 feet higher. So
Okay. Is the wall scalable?
make a perception check.
All right. I used all my high rolls.
Yeah.
you did.
It looks scalable from a distance.
Okay.
It looks like the stonework. I mean, the sketchy thing that you could think of is maybe the stonework isn't terribly well maintained, obviously.
Yes.
So you
Yes.
could slip on a broken brick or whatever.
Okay.
And fall a distance.
I'm gonna go ahead then. I'm gonna run up to this this large tower here and try to scale it. Try to get to the top to get a good vantage, to kind of help our investigation here.
Okay. You can go and move yourselves.
Okay.
The party too. With your free movement. I'll say, go.
So I'll
doesn't
stop
sound
moving
like
here.
it doesn't sound like you guys are being terribly stealthy at the moment. Is that accurate?
No, I wasn't planning on it.
Yeah, I wasn't planning on it either.
Okay, that's fine.
Especially with the noise and stuff, I wouldn't feel like.
Right.
Right. Let me roll this perception check real quick.
Yeah. So, you guys see as you're approaching this tower here, Arata, you see this arrow being shot into the air with like just it has some like burning cloth attached to it.
Oh, a
And it just
signal.
sort of plummets to the ground in the courtyard below.
Okay. Can I see where it, like, do I see where it came from? Did it come from this tower?
It clearly came from the top of the tower. Yeah.
Okay. Everyone stop first off.
We haven't, to be clear, we haven't rolled initiative or anything, right?
Nope, not yet.
No, okay, so
I will activate my desk coat beforehand.
Okay, that's smart.
I yell to the top, "Who's there?"
Yeah. Go ahead and make a Constitution check real quick, because like I said, it's not. This is pretty loud.
It's hard to hear. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So see how much power you can get into those lungs of yours.
What's the first one? Oh, Constitution. So is it just straight up just plus my Constitution? That's it.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh man.
Damn, got weak lungs.
Listen, they're average. Okay.
Did you roll?
Yes,
Yeah,
I got an
You got
11.
an 11.
Okay, I can't see that. Okay. Oh, there it is. Now it pops up. Okay. Yeah, you feel like you shout above the waves to an extent. You're not sure
Okay.
if the specific words came across, but
Okay.
you feel like someone should have heard you at least.
And there's no acknowledgement that I can hear at least.
Not that you can hear.
Okay. So guys, what are we thinking? Do we see anything else happening with this arrow? Has it triggered anything?
Nope, it's just burning. It's burning out in the courtyard there.
All right, guys, we have two options.
Be sneaky.
All right, me and Arata, I can try to help Arata from arrows with my sand, or we can just break a hole in this tower. What are the choices?
Let's try to break this tower down.
Suiko, get your cute
Suiko, come here.
punches roll.
Suiko, come here.
I will say this is pretty.
It's pretty
Like,
sturdy. It's not a.
It's a huge tower. It's like 5 feet of stone.
Oh, you did
so
say
that's
it's
quite a
like
bit.
50 feet tall.
I mean, it is like not very well maintained, so it might be worth a shot. But I'm just saying this isn't like a I don't know, like a stone fence or something.
Okay.
It's like a fortress wall.
I'm going to ignore this tower, and I'm gonna run up to climb on top of this north one, so I at least have some height advantage, but to where maybe I can see something else.
Okay.
You see.
Go ahead and make an athletics check with disadvantage.
With disadvantage, you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
This would be so much easier if we would have rank C things. On rank C, I just get wings and I can fly everywhere.
Oh, this is athletics? This isn't acrobatics? That's tough. Okay.
We'll probably get to the acrobatics in a minute here.
That's probably going to be my low roll. Yep, the high roll comes when I'm at disadvantage. That seems about right.
Yeah. So you get about halfway up the tower.
Okay.
And then you slip on the oil that's been placed there.
Ah.
Go ahead and make an acrobatics check as you plummet to the ground.
Okay, guys.
Try to catch him with something on there.
I don't know if you're there.
No, I would have had to be running. Yeah, that's why I said never mind.
Yeah. So you don't land terribly gracefully, unfortunately.
Oh, of course I don't.
The wall that you were trying to climb up there was shorter than the main tower, at least.
Yes.
Well, but I roll high, so you do take 11 points of
Take
damage.
11 damage? Brother.
Yeah.
You cracked your
Okay,
head.
yeah, guys, there is oil and stuff. We need to be very careful. I say we kind of, like, start retreating a little bit. I don't know. I don't know what y'all want to do. I'm already half, health over here.
Alright, let's just continue walking. Let's leave the arrow for later.
Continue walking forward. Oh, okay. I'm staying
Okay.
behind Izuto, by the way. I want to be very clear. Like, I'm letting him be front line at the moment for him and Suiko.
I don't know if you can tell, but I do see a
If we're in the
name.
corridor-
Yeah,
if
yeah,
we're in
no,
the
I do.
corridor, can
All right,
get
you
off?
can stop there, Izuto.
Okay.
You do see these two sort of heads poking out behind that wall there, looking at you. They look like middle-aged guys, rough-looking, thuggish.
Mm-hmm.
As they see that you've seen them, one of them sort of steps out. He will attempt to yell over the sound of the river.
Yeah, was your constitution like shithead?
He's got the advantage of the fortress being blocking some of the sound at least. You can hear him say, basically, something, get out.
I would like to immediately kind of, put the hands up in a very, like, not surrendering, but like a, hey, I'm not here to hurt anyone. Are me and this, I guess we barely heard part of his thing. That's hard to say things.
No, just let's just. I don't know what he said. I have no clue. Didn't hear anything.
Like, you just want to keep walking forward?
He puts a hand on what appears to be his sword hilt, which is currently sheathed, somewhat threateningly.
I see.
Okay, team, if we agree, can we walk forward, like, slowly, kind of hands off of weapons? We're not trying to hurt anyone. We're trying to, help out.
I will say since I have my dust coat on, I no longer have my gourd showing, so it is just me.
I was gonna say they can't see that though, right? Yeah.
Yeah, no, the dust coat is invisible.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I would say we walk up, very like trying to get closer so we can communicate with this dude, and kind of, hey, we mean no harm, kind of shouting, not shouting, but saying these things as we get closer until he can hear.
Okay. I'll say go ahead and make a charisma check with advantage. I suppose Arata, you're the one who's sort of moving forward.
Well, I would be staying behind. I'm following Izuto this whole way in.
Oh, okay.
I can do it then.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm
You
kinda
can roll with
spear-
advantage, since your group does not look terribly threatening at the moment, and he can't see Suiko that well. So.
Nice.
What'd you say it was?
Hey, luckily
charisma.
Suiko doesn't really carry many weapons, so she's not too
I
bad
don't know
either.
if it'll make a difference for you. It can be a performance check.
No difference.
I didn't think it would, but always worth a shot.
So 14 and
Okay.
14. Yeah.
He like lets out like a frustrated sigh, but he does seem to think that you're legitimately just not hearing him.
Okay.
So he'll step forward. Apparently he's used to this issue. He steps forward. You see one of them sort of step out behind, along with another one.
How many are in there? They're just popping out, bro.
He steps forward and he says, "Hey, this is private property. You're trespassing."
But it's abandoned.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Who's private property?
He says, he says, Lord Ibuki's.
Right, of course.
Hey, we're on your side.
We're trying to. We just talked to Lord Ibuki like not that long ago.
We're just coming here to check like what's up. If you guys are with Lord Ibuki, you wouldn't mind.
You can make an insight check if you want.
I was gonna say they might not actually be with Lord Ibuki.
Oh no.
Yeah, when you sort of mention that, he looks a little panicked. He's like, "Oh shit! I didn't expect that to. Didn't expect them to actually know Lord Ibuki." He says, "Well, technically it's Lord Ibuki's, but there's another individual who hired us to keep this place safe. So we can't let you on without their permission."
Right, of course. We have their permission.
His eyes narrow and he says, "Whose permission?"
Say Amy.
Amy's permission.
He shakes his head and he says, "Nice try, kid. Get out of here."
Yeah,
Okay.
That's all I had. That's all I had.
yeah, that's all.
Amy was all I had.
Would we ask for permission?
He says, if she wants you to come here, she'll let you know."
It's a she.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, no problem. We're just gonna keep it moving then. My bad, man. Guys,
Yeah. Mm.
Are you like, you're being a little deceptive here, or?
No.
Yes, I am. Yes.
Maybe.
Deception check.
Fuck.
Just saying, I gotta pull up there.
Dude, our rolls are balancing
Hey.
out from last week's.
Yeah, we did hit like 6 nat 20s.
Yeah, this is balancing out. Oh man.
Back. Okay. Mr. Straight Gold. Okay. Yeah.
I
So-
think they figured it out, guys.
Yeah, so he steps forward and draws his sword and he says, "Yeah, right, we know you, ninja. You're just gonna come back here and kill us in our sleep." And we'll go ahead and roll initiative.
Yep. No,
I was roll the wait. Oh yeah, d20 plus.
click the initiative.
Oh my land. Oh, I forgot we have that. You're right. Haha.
Initiative buttons are the way to go here.
Sheesh.
Another nat 20, bro. Than stays rolling nat 20s for initiative. I
Than
don't think he's failed.
does stay going high.
Oh, it looks like we have the upper hand on most of them. If not all, actually.
Looks like it. Yeah, you guys rolled quite well for initiative. Okay. Let's go ahead and get started. Top of the round, Thanatos.
Okay, quick kind of are we fighting? Like I'm trying to vibe out or like get the vibes from my team here? Are we just sending?
Oh, okay. I mean, that's up to you guys. I'll say from the enemy's perspective, it looks like he intends to like beat you guys up essentially.
Okay, he's going for it. All right, if he's coming at me, then I'll just go for it. So how far away is Than here? Whoop. I can get 30. Perfect. Okay. I'm going to. All right, Than is gonna go ahead and go into Beast Human Clone. So he's immediately going to pop into his sick mode of looking like me.
Alright.
And then he is going to Tunneling Fang, which I got 30 feet. So I can I guess it's 35. I suppose I can still move, so I will move close enough to Tunneling Fang. And then for 5 chakra, Than again starts just spinning up really rapidly, like as soon as Mercenary tries to draw a sword, and just goes for a very quick hit on him with his Tunneling Fang.
Okay.
Plus... I forget how this works with Than. I think it's +4.
Yeah, that's right. All right, that'll hit.
Alright. So he barrels down at him crazy fast and slaps him in the face for an entire... Sheesh, there it is.
That's not bad. So the Tunneling Fang tunnels into the mercenary there. He cries out and says, "Help, get up here!" Next up is Arata.
Alright, I run up to help my doggo. Can you hit diagonally?
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Okay. So I run up to here with exactly 35. Do I have any chakra blue? I'm gonna regret if I don't do it, huh? Yeah, I'm just gonna activate chakra blue for 2, and then I'm just gonna walk up, and because I see he was pretty hurt by the Tunneling Fang, and try to knock him down before he can even do anything. With
Sure.
the quick speed and reactions. 6.
Okay, that'll hit.
And then D4 plus D6 plus what do you add as your flat bonus? I forgot. Sorry.
It's Dex for you.
Dex, that's
So
it.
plus-
So
plus
+3. Oh, then I would have knocked him out. Okay.
Well, you roll pretty low, but even with that, he does go down,
Bang.
sort of thudding to the ground under the chakra blow. Your enhanced Iron Claw. All right. Is there anything? I guess that's it for you. Next up is Izuto.
Alrighty.
I don't know if it matters, but I have the knuckle blades. Suiko has the iron claws.
Oh, Knuckleblade. That's what I meant.
I will Agonizing Thorn. Oh, hold on.
Agonizing Thorn.
No, you guys are gonna take him out before they have a turn here.
Yeah.
Alright, sorry about that. I will Agonizing Thorn both of them. And I will use my double jutsu for that.
Okay.
He's crazy. Someone stop him.
The ninjutsu thing is +6 on a hit, right?
Yeah, it should be. It's intelligence and proficiency, so that should be
Okay,
+6.
So I guess my first one would be for the one in the middle. My second one would be for the one that's further up.
Okay. So one of them hits, one of them misses.
Alrighty.
The first one hits.
Already. They have to make a strength saving throw.
Okay.
I've never seen them succeed these in my life.
That's a lie.
He will attempt to do his limitless potential here. Okay. Well, didn't need it, but yeah, he does make the save.
That just means you won't be prone.
Okay. Still a pretty chunky amount. And that was the middle one or the bottom one?
The middle, the one that I'm like looking at directly right now.
Oh, okay. All right. So the agonizing thorn. The second one misses the guy next to him, but the first one hits to terrifying effect. Next up is Suiko.
I'll show them right here then, because I can't reach them right now.
Okay. I will say you can use your action to either dash or dodge.
So if you don't want to move, you might as well dodge.
Prep dodge.
Next up would have been the guy who's down at 1, 2, 3, 4.
They just keep multiplying.
And he will attempt to attack Suiko with an iron strike.
So what does dodge mean? Does he like roll a disadvantage now?
Correct. Yes.
Okay.
Sorry, what's the point of prepping a dash again?
To be able to move.
Yeah, you can move like in the middle of the other people's turn.
Okay, so he does not come close to hitting Suiko. You dodge out of the way of his blade. Next up.
I found him.
Oh no!
And shoot at Arata first.
Okay. He saw me fall off the wall, didn't he?
Maybe. He misses. However, you watch as he pulls out 5 arrows,
Okay.
sort of knocking them to his bow. And you see like there's this like weird chakra-like glint to his eye, and chakra-like bits on the arrows as he's just looking down at the scene right now and very intently.
Okay, quick question. Do I see a easy way, or at least like a way that won't require a super hard like acrobatics or athletics check to get to him? Or not right now? Not from where I'm at.
You could always try climbing up the walls.
Okay. But that's all I got right now is trying to climb up the
I mean,
walls.
there's a path. You could head down to this tower here, and then there's a bridge that goes across and then up. But I mean,
Okay.
that'd be a lot of movement.
It's a lot. Okay. Gotcha.
This other mercenary steps forward and attempts to attack Suiko as well.
Does dodge stay active like the whole
Dodging out
time?
of the way. Yeah, until the start of our next turn.
Yeah. Oh, that's hype.
This guy will go on. So he will attack Izuto, who struck him so viciously last time with an iron strike.
My AC is currently 17.
Well, that will not impact this. Yeah. All right. So, top of the round is Thanatos.
A lot of people's around us.
I have the archer. Take care of someone else.
All right, how much health is he? So I'm just moving him to see how much health he has. Okay, he has 5. I hate wasting that on him. I'll walk up and stop him. Okay. Than sees Suiko in trouble and obviously wants to save her because she's always so sweet to him. So he again starts revving up, spinning really fast, and barrels straight at this dude right here. Can I like walk over this guy's, or like if I tunnel through that guy's body, like does that matter?
That's fine. He's just, yeah, he's not an impediment to combat.
Okay,
right now.
gotcha.
I will say, as Thanatos moves there, you
Oh.
see the mercenary let loose one of his arrows.
I see where this is going.
20 to hit, so that will hit.
Well,
Or, actually, I don't know what his damage is, but I can check. So that's going to be 16 points of damage.
Oof.
what if I
That's what
disagree?
brings Thanatos down, unfortunately.
Okay.
So you watch as Thanatos revs up to do his next tunneling fang, and right in the middle of it, you just see the mercenary, and the arrow goes straight into the fang, and you see Thanatos sort of pop out of it on the ground over there, skidding along.
Uh-huh.
I suppose he's out of beast clone form now. I would expect. Right?
Yeah, it doesn't say, but because I don't know if it requires concentration. I'd have to look.
Oh, if it doesn't, he might just be he might just be unconscious in beast clone form.
Yeah, I don't. Let me see. I should be able to find it real quick. Inuzuka, Beast Human Clone. bonus action itself 2 minutes. It does not say concentration because it would say it during like duration or something, right? Like in that section.
Yeah.
It does not say concentration.
Okay. So he's unconscious, but he still looks like Arata.
Okay.
Speaking of which, Arata is next.
Okay.
You see the mercenary. He still has 4 arrows left.
Okay. Well, this changes the game a little bit, huh? If I were to... If I tumble towards this guy down here, does that still, like, trigger a shot, or do I not know? Like, I'm just gonna have to...
You can make a ninjutsu check. Actually, no, I'm sorry. This is taijutsu. Go make a taijutsu check.
Taijutsu check, just like to...
To see if you know what abilities.
Okay, gotcha. Let me see. Taijutsu. Oh, -1. Sweet. This is so convenient. Sweet.
Yeah. You were sleeping that day in taijutsu class.
Okay, I did that. That would fall in line with my character, so that's fair. All right, I'm gonna. Ooh, I don't have much health. Oh my god. Okay. Shit. I'm gonna like bonus action pop a blood pill. Real quick. Okay, can I do that? Is that a bonus action thing?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
I typically allow like that sort of stuff. You can do as much. If you're feeding it to someone else, then it's an action.
Okay, gotcha. So is it not a bonus action in this instance?
It is well, you're giving it to yourself. It's if you're taking it yourself, then it's a bonus action to you. But if you were trying to feed it to Thanatos, it would be an action.
All right. Is it D4 plus 1? What is it? I can't remember.
Blood pill is 2d4 plus 4, I believe.
2d4 plus 4. Okay.
Yeah, I think so. I'll double check that.
So I can't remember the difference between greater and. Blood pill 2d4 plus 2.
Oh, plus 2. Okay.
Heal 8. We take that. All right. So I jump to 21, and then I'm going to tumble towards this guy, towards this mercenary down here. Just go to boop.
Okay.
I mean, I have to do a check for that, but.
He rolls something too, right?
Yes, it is a acrobatics check, and he gets either athletics or something else. Let's see.
Well, he's gonna take athletics. I mean, that's what.
Okay, it's his better. Okay, then yeah. 20 plus 6. Oh my gosh!
Natural 1.
All right. Well, I fall prone.
Correct. I'll say you do that. He does take a shot at you, the archer.
Okay.
However, since you're prone, you have he has disadvantage on ranged attacks against you.
Okay. This was all part of my plan, actually.
You draw out another one of his arrows. He only has 3 left, and the arrow it basically sails through the air like right where he thought you'd be popping back up for the attack.
Okay.
But instead, you just fall flat on your face. So he wasn't expecting that.
You're so graceful, Arata.
Thank you, everybody. I'll be here all week.
Alrighty. I will stay in my place. I will use Earthen Grasp. A hand will appear next to this archer
Uh-oh.
and try to grab him.
Yep. Okay. What save is that?
That is a. Give me 1 second. Strength saving throw.
He's not good at this. However, he will use his limitless potential. 15 to save. I believe that saves.
I believe so as well. Hold on.
You have a DC of like 14, I think. 14 or 15.
Yeah, 14.
Okay. So you watch as he like just through sheer power, he gets he's not terribly strong, but he's very determined to avenge his fallen buddy there, and he pushes the path.
As a bonus action, I'll try to do it again with the double jutsu.
Okay. So
God, I'm burning through my chakra.
He'll use his last
Again.
last list potential here.
Oh,
but
let's go.
That will not help him.
That's big.
Yeah, so this time he used all of his strength on that last push through. This time you grasp him in your earthen grasp, made from the earth and stone around him.
Alrighty, and he's taking 2d6. 2d6 plus 2.
Thank goodness for Izuto, huh?
And then, as a bonus action to the hand, I will deal another 2d6 plus 2.
Okay. So first one is 10 points of damage. Second one's 12 points of damage. So you squeeze him.
Squeeze him.
You can. Well, you can't hear his bones cracking over the sound of the water, but he looks like he's in a lot of pain. You hear a sharp yell of pain. Oh, I will say, actually, you used your bonus action to cast.
I was actually
again,
gonna
right?
ask, does that like?
Oh, that's true. Does that count? There's only one bonus action?
You only get one bonus action per turn.
Okay, so then just add 12. So
I knew that because of my stuff.
Yeah, so then 18.
Okay.
Dang,
Well,
that was
and
a good roll, too.
with that second cast, you do manage to still grasp him at least. He's restrained while he's being grasped, right?
Yep.
Okay. So technically, he still does have the arrows there, but since he's restrained, he'll have disadvantage on any attack rolls against you guys.
Okay.
Next up is Suiko.
He's also grappled. I don't know if that changes anything.
Restrained is more
Same
relevant
thing.
than grappled.
Alright.
Well, grappled is just his movement speed is reduced to 0. Restrained is that plus the disadvantage stuff.
I gotcha.
Cool. I'm gonna hit this dude to my left with my high monk thing. Gonna kick him twice in the face.
Okay. The Suiko Classic, we call it.
True.
All
We
right,
do call it
so
that around here.
Those will both hit. He'll use his iron web thing, but let's see if it helps him or not. Okay. Well, he absorbs the damage of the first attack, but go and roll the damage again. Well,
Cool.
the second kick makes it through, but not quite as effective as you were hoping, as he throws up this chain of webs, or web of chains, in front of your first kick.
Oh gosh darn.
Next up is 9. So he will go ahead and attack Suiko with his...
So the high monk thing, it moves me back 10 feet, by the way.
Oh, okay.
I
Um,
found that out.
so he will...
no.
Yeah, he will attempt to shoot at you, but he misses.
Okay, and it says, I don't know if this matters, but this movement does not provoke opportunity attacks.
Yep, so they were unable to do any reactions against you because of that.
Oh.
I suppose you can move if you want now. You have your full movement.
Nah, you know what? I'm good for now.
Okay.
Good for now.
So, this guy with no immediate target, you hear the... Well, actually, the mercenary up there will attempt to call out something, but he can't hear him. So he'll just go ahead and move forward and try to attack Arata.
Does this matter that I'm on the ground? What happens?
He has advantage on the attack.
Cool.
So when you're prone, melee attacks have advantage, ranged attacks
Range
have
has
disadvantage.
Okay. Cool.
So 15 to hit, that will hit, I believe, right?
I have 17 AC now because of my new
17
armor.
AC. Okay. So he's trying to like swipe at you on the ground, you just roll him back.
Just rolling left and right, bro. Bob and weave.
Style.
The archer is next. He can make a check to get out of this, right?
Yes, it is, I believe, the same saving throw, so another strength one.
So, well, he'll try it. It's about as... Yeah, he's not getting out of there anytime soon. You watch as the arrows that he had knocked. You see the arrows sort of burn away from the power of the chakra that was being infused. And he's just trying to get out of this grasp, but he's having no luck. This guy up here will go ahead and move there and attack Suiko.
Stay away from me.
And miss.
Nice.
And the guy next to Izuto will attack Izuto. With a 17 hit, so that will hit, unfortunately. This is an iron strike. So... for 7 points of damage.
I look at him completely unflinched because he has yet to touch my health bar and just go,
You're pathetic.
Yeah, he looks surprised as his blade sort of it hits your shoulder, and this like cloud of dust sort of sprays from it is all. Next up is Than. Well,
I don't wanna.
yeah, no. I'll say I thought about this a little bit after last time, and last time I'll say that guy he was just like flailing at you basically. So he wasn't trying to kill you necessarily, but he in effect his attack was
like a lethal attack.
Right. These guys are not trying to be lethal at the moment.
Okay.
So Thanatos is just unconscious.
Okay.
Arata is up next.
Okay, he's got 5 health. Ideal. We said it was +4 right last time with my weapon, right? Like I get my D4 +4.
With a normal weapon attack, yeah.
With my knuckle blade.
Yeah, it would be a D4 +4.
+4 because my dex.
+3, I think, for your dex.
Oh, okay. Oh, yes. Okay, gotcha. I'm just gonna assume I roll higher than 2. Okay. So I am prone. Can I still try to hit this guy while prone? Do I have like disadvantage if I try to do that?
Yes, you have disadvantage on attack rolls when you're prone. I would say it only costs half your movement to get up from being prone, and it doesn't cost any movement to drop prone.
Oh, I'll just do that then. Okay, I'll spend half my movement to stand up, and then I'm gonna go ahead and swing at this dude. Like as I'm getting up, I'd just go for an uppercut to knock him out.
Okay.
6.
So that'll definitely hit. He will throw up an iron web to attempt to deflect the attack.
Forgot they have these, or I would have done chakra blow. All right, well he's just gonna block everything. Yeah.
Yeah. So he sees you coming up and he throws an iron web in front of your knuckle blade, blocking the attack. Would you like to drop prone again?
The archer is still grabbed, right? He hasn't gotten out.
Correct.
I'm gonna stay up then.
Yeah, there would be very little reason for you to go prone. Next up is Izuto.
On your face.
okay. Just so I do it in this order. As an action, I would move the hand that missed because it says as an earthen construct to try to grab him again.
Can he be grabbed by the same thing twice?
It doesn't specify. I did read it, so I don't know if you want to make that.
So usually when it comes to the same spell being cast twice or the same jutsu being cast twice, the stronger effect is the only one that matters.
Okay, then never mind.
Yeah.
I will then. Dude, an oldie but a goodie. I'm gonna magnetic drizzle, so the sand that he knocked off forms in little shards and shoots at the. I guess I can't really cone it without hitting a Rada. I will go towards the 2 mercenaries in front of me.
Okay. I will say that Thanatos is on the other end of that.
Never mind.
But if you move up 1, then you could direct the cone, right? Then.
Yeah, then I could. Yeah, sure. That's fine. You can make the.
Okay.
Does he make the a thing?
Right. So this is a dex save, right?
No. I was saying.
Does he get his attack of opportunity?
No, you didn't move out of his melee range.
Oh, so it's only if you move out of range. I thought it was moving at all. Okay.
No. Well, the mercenary archer, that is what. But he doesn't have that reaction anymore. He's just
Yes.
grappled.
Gotcha.
Yes, it will be a dex saving throw for both of them.
Okay. They will both use their limitless potentials. They do not want to be hit.
So 3 times.
So they both manage to dodge out of the majority of it, sort of blocking it and sort of huddling behind their weapons and armor.
They will each
This-
take 6.
Right.
Oh,
He
yeah,
cannot do an iron web anymore because he used it against Arata.
Doggies.
So he is brought down.
Hey, that was my whole goal.
Hey,
He was-
good one. And then,
Yep.
And then as a bonus action, I will keep squeezing the archer.
Squeeze.
Slowly but surely, every pound his body. Oh, I'm not taking. Oh, Jesus, that's a rough one.
Okay. So he takes 14 points in damage, I guess. There's nothing you can do about that. Next up is Suiko. Actually, I will. So you can keep moving if you want. There's no one near you to do our opportunity attacks. It's up to you, though.
Yeah, I'll move up here.
Okay. Yep. Suiko, you're up.
Okay, no, I'm gonna do the same as Dad did the last time. See if it-
I can move out of your way if you want to come.
First
I
one,
regret moving.
second one's a hit. So on the first one, you rolled double the damage dice. So that would be 4d6, right? He will attempt to throw up an iron web, but I suspect it. Well, it'll be 4d6, not d26.
Oh, I'm sorry. Whoops.
Nat 22 is insane, though.
A D26.
I'm not sure if that's a. Oh, I guess it would be possible. Sure.
I looked at that 25 and I was like, that's not right. Something went wrong. Okay, 2d6 here.
Well, so you. All right.
46.
Sure.
I did mess it up again. Sorry, what did I do?
Well, so you since you got a natural 20 on that first hit, that's a crit, critical hit. So you rolled double the damage dice, so it would be 4d6 plus 3.
Oh, okay. Got you. Okay.
Okay, well, that was, yeah, all right. So, that just does it. So that breaks through the iron web and brings him down, I believe. Like, exactly.
After all that, yay.
So he goes down beneath the force of this tremendous kick that you let loose there.
Bro, you stay hitting leg day. It's crazy.
Can I still move after that, right?
Yeah, you can still move.
Yay. I'm gonna just chill right here. Can I pick up Than? Am I allowed to do that?
Sure, you still have your bonus actions. Yeah, sure, you sort of grab Than in your arms.
Yay! Than, sweet baby, I'm so sorry.
You didn't have to pick him up yet.
This mercenary,
I must protect him.
not seeing what the situation is with the archer at the moment, he will continue fighting. He will target Arata with an iron strike. And you, well, actually, I'll say with your new armor, he hits you, but your armor just sort of takes the blow. And he sort of staggers back.
Touch me again.
Mercenary Archer is next. He's still desperately trying to get out of this horrible situation that he's gotten himself in.
And you know what? He's trying his darndest.
He's not having any luck. He probably has a broken bone at this point. It's just not working out. Two down mercenaries. Arata, you're up next.
What do I want to do? All right, I will go ahead and. So I'm gonna activate my steady aim, so my movement drops to 0, but I gain advantage on this attack. And then I am going. Oh, I'm hitting this man for a lot. Okay, as long as I hit. Let's be clear. That's where the issue typically stems from. I'm gonna go ahead and activate another chakra blow just in case.
Okay.
All right, and then as I'm setting all this up, I just rear back and go for the nastiest right hook this man's ever seen.
Well, you advantage on the.
Oh, I do advantage. That's right. Hey.
You sit there, sort of ready your stance, let out a breath, and punch at him. He throws up an iron web to attempt to deflect some of the damage here.
6 plus d6 plus d4 for the weapon, and then plus 3 for dex. I think that's it. 2d8, 2d6, d6, d4, 3. So many ones. How much does web stop? 9. Oh.
I'm confused. So the 2d8, that's from the sneak attack, right?
So yeah, 2d8 is sneak attack, 2d6 is Blade's Prey, which is anyone less than max health. I deal a bonus 2d6 on a weapon hit. 1d6 is from Chakra Blow, and then the d4 is my Knuckles, and the 3 is my Dex.
Okay, well, all right. Sounds good. Well, he's still up, just barely. But yeah, you give a solid hit. It's kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, that is insane if you don't roll 3 ones.
Yeah,
I get a little bit of everything. It's very specific situations, though.
Izuto, you're up next.
As a bonus action, I will deal the 2d6. Actually, yeah, just knock him out of it or whatever.
Yeah. So you watch as he finally crumples, basically limp in the grasp of the iron or the earth grasp that you have there.
I'll come over to this mercenary and point up at the castle and like trying to get him to see the archer that's just knocked out in my stone hand.
Yeah.
Would you like to surrender now?
Yeah, he does look up. He was pretty focused on the combat before that. He just sort of assumed that the archer was fine, but seeing their leader up there unconscious, he drops his blade and puts his hands up.
Cool. Now we have that.
I immediately run over and grab Than, and I'm like cradling him.
My stone hand will go down and like kind of keep the archer pinned down, and then that's where my hand will stay, just in case.
All right. Now with reign of the place, more or less, what would you guys like to do?
So, buddy, who hired you to be here?
Actually, go and make an intimidation check with advantage.
I was gonna ask if Than was okay, but no. Advantage matters.
Okay. He looks pretty intimidated. He says, well, we just know by our first name. It's a ninja like you guys.
Interesting. What's the first name?
Lily. That's what she calls herself. Lily.
Of course it is.
That was my second guess, best Amy.
Karada, is Than okay?
Yeah, he's fine. They weren't going for a lethal blow. They were just trying to knock him out, so he'll be okay.
I still have him cradled in my arms.
No, I have taken him from you. He is in my arms.
Arata did say
I grabbed him and I am caressing my baby. He is my dog. I am caressing him.
I'm trying to reach for him. I'm like, give him back.
Very much not. I'm like sitting on the ground, just holding him in my arms.
You're much nicer than the mercenaries at the mine. You only tried to knock us out, so I will give you the same courtesy of not killing you. Hoping to rile him up a bit and making him think
We did some damage.
Heavily injured.
He says, yeah, gonna be honest with you. I mean, like I said, you guys are strong and all, but you don't have the same look that she does in her eyes. She's a killer. I'm not really sure if you guys are. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
No, of course not.
Is there anything of interest in this fortress?
He shrugs his shoulders and says, well, that's what we're supposed to guard, the passageway down into it. We're not supposed to go down there, though. I haven't. Maybe our leader has, I don't know.
Is your leader the guy up there?
He nods.
Could you guide us a way to get to him? He might have some severe injuries that you might want to treat rather quickly.
Yeah, he sort of gets up slowly. Well, actually, he'll just point over and he says, "Yeah, there's a rope up there. You just throw something like a, what do you guys use, like shurikens or kunai or whatever?
Yeah.
It'll fall down. You can climb up the rope and make your way across the bridge there."
Do you have a kunai stack, Izuto?
I do. I'll go ahead and do that. Arata and Suiko can stay fighting over Than if they want to.
Okay. Go ahead and make a ranged attack roll.
What is that? Sorry.
It's going to be Dex plus proficiency.
Hold on, nothing.
Maybe I should have done this.
Okay. Well, I mean, you would have a bonus, but yeah, a 19 will do it. Go ahead and make an ammunition die check for your kunai.
What was that one? Sorry, I don't use
So it's a
weapons.
D8. It's a D8.
D8.
Yeah. Okay, you're good. So the rope falls down. It's over here, by the way.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, you climb up to that first tower there, and across the bridge, I suppose. There's another rope that's already down there that you can just climb up with, and you find yourself on top of the bridge there. You should be able to see a little more of the tower if I did things right. I don't know.
Unless I go like directly into the black thing, I can't. But now that I'm here, I can.
There you go. Well, there.
I'll just I'll just.
Thank you.
The archer being in my hand, I will, soften the hand and kind of take it off of him and try to wake him up. Hey, buddy, you okay?
You can make a medicine check.
Alrighty.
So while he's doing this, because I've figured out that Dan's okay and everything, can I start like kind of just walking around these ruins in the backside and see if I find anything?
Sure.
I'm gonna
with
throw
the
Dan on my
medicine
shoulder.
I'll say you do some quick first aid here. He'll probably wake up, but not necessarily soon. You'd estimate anywhere between like 15 minutes to an hour. Unless you do some sort of healing on him, like a blood pill or whatever.
We've got an hour. We're good.
You can make an investigation check, Arata.
Okay.
I imagine as soon as you put Than down, Suiko goes and you're bringing him with you.
Oh yeah, I have him on my shoulder, like where he usually sits, just kind of sitting there limply, just with me.
Why you don't want to leave it with me? You don't trust me?
No, it's not that I don't trust you. He's just my baby. It's like he means a lot to me. I don't want to die. What am I doing? Investigation. 4.
Okay. You make a nice little thorough investigation of sort of the empty spaces there. Basically, there's like sleeping bags, latrine, things like that.
Okay.
The mercenaries set up camp down here, basically. There's some barrels full of food, things like that. Not much of note outside of that.
Bum, bum, bum. Can I see if any of these?
Actually, with a 20,
Uh-huh.
I'll say you do notice on some of the stone and like in a few of the spots on the ground, there's
Okay.
like scorch marks, like a bit of like black scorch marks. It's very subtle. Like this is a pretty
It's very
smudgy, dirty
faint.
place
Yeah.
anyway, so you wouldn't think it's out of place, but you notice it in quite a few like places where it's clearly not like a fireplace type thing.
Yeah, it's a little weird that there's fire marks here.
Yeah, correct.
Okay. Before I do that, can I like search these mercenaries to see if any of them have like a blood pill or something that I can grab to give to Than?
Sure. Yeah, you
What is
quickly
that?
rifle through.
Okay.
They do not have any blood pills.
Okay.
You have the sense these guys are not quite as well funded as the guys in the mines,
Gotcha.
or
Alright.
quite as quality.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Alright, I run up to climb up here, Than on my back, and I let Izuto and Suiko know.
The mercenary sort of calls up. He says, "Are we good? Can I get my guys into their beds and resting?"
Yeah, go ahead. You're good.
Go ahead, you're good, man.
Okay. He begins dragging his buddies over to.
Okay. I run over here. I don't mean to grab the archer here. And I just let them know about the kind of weird burn marks I see. You know, not that I think much of it, but just like, you know, I saw these really weird burn marks down there. Like, I don't know what's up with that, but because it doesn't seem like any of these people use, you know, fire jutsu, so I don't know what's going on with that.
So, can I go down to the basement now?
Oh yeah, does the 11 wake him up?
Like I said, you do some first aid on him. It'll be about 15 minutes to an hour. I'll say
Oh, I
about
thought that was for
5
Dan.
minutes
My
have
bad.
passed for Arata's investigation, but
My bad, I thought that was for Dan.
well, I mean, no one has tried a medicine check on Than yet, so.
Yeah, my bad.
I thought this was the 15 hour was.
I have a 3. Who's got a good medicine check?
I got a 1.
Bro, let Sam bite you or something.
Ah.
Oh yeah, now it's a problem. Oh, now it's an issue to help Than. Interesting. No, I'll do a medicine check on Than. I kind of set him down once I get up here and tell them what I found, and try to, I guess, resuscitate him. I don't really know what the medicine check is doing, but like just making sure
Just
he's
some
alright.
medicine check, yeah. Just some first aid.
Ba-dum-bum.
I know this before, but when they bite me, how much does that heal them? Let me look.
I'd have to look it up. I believe it's like, it doesn't heal them, but it allows them to use their hit dice.
Uh,
Oh, we use her hit dice, don't we? Isn't that what it does, or something like that?
I don't remember.
points equal to the result of the chakra die roll plus your constitution modifier.
So, okay, so it is her hit dice.
Or I guess her chakra die in that case.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
So your chakra die are d6, and then your constitution.
I did get a 19 on my medicine check. I don't know that.
Yeah. So you carefully bind up Fan's wound there. He looks like he should wake up relatively soon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I'll just keep him on my shoulder then for now.
Okay. Yeah. So, before you guys leave, the mercenary attempts to call up to you, and he says, "If it's not too much trouble, could you lower our leader down here?"
Yeah, no worries. Where was the passage you guys were guarding? Was it in this tower?
He nods. He says, "Yep, down the stairs there."
Alrighty. I will
We're gonna explore that. Thanks.
I will let one of the earthen constructs of my hands just kind of slowly take him down to him, so we don't have to climb down.
Okay.
Upstairs.
He grabs him and sort of moves away. He says, "Thanks."
Yeah, no problem. Good luck on the injuries.
Don't let it happen again.
All right. So you guys descend into the fort there.
I love that everything's dark around us now.
It worked. I mean, we're going down, so it makes sense.
Can I just say if this mercenary comes back and they try to do anything, I might have murder on the mind. I might just wine Kelly this thing and just, I mean,
That's acceptable.
you're not gonna do my boy Fan like that and then take our mercy and just throw it away.
Oh, sorry.
So you find yourself in a little, almost storehouse room type thing there. There is a door on the southwest, but it's clearly blocked off, not in use.
I can go up here if you guys want to inspect the boxes, or I can inspect the boxes if y'all go up there. Either or.
I can inspect boxes. That's fine.
Boxes.
I'll look
All right.
through.
Arata and Suiko can make investigation checks.
I'll say, does it matter if I say this cooler looking crate at the bottom specifically? Investigation. The chest looking thing.
No, it does not matter.
Fair enough.
Okay, so you two make a quick examination of the boxes. as Suiko is sort of like moving them aside, sort of barreling through them with her large amounts of physical strength,
Big muscles.
she shifts one of them to the side, and you see that there's a crawl space revealed beneath it
Ew.
on the west or eastern wall here.
Ooh.
Ew,
Can
Rada,
I? I'm the smallest one in our group, right? Yeah. Can I fit? Does it look like I can fit?
Oh yeah, it's a pretty generous crawl space. All of you
Okay.
an adult man could fit through it without
Okay.
too much trouble.
Nice.
I guess we'll wait to go on that while Izuto adventures over. If he finds anything of interest.
You can inspect like the chests here, the box there.
Sure. Make a quick investigation check.
Are we sure this door isn't in use?
You try to open it. It's clearly like there's been a cave in after it.
Oh. Hey, I don't think punching it's gonna help this time.
There used to be a tunnel there, but the tunnel caved in.
How do you know, Rada? You haven't tried.
When you're right, you're right.
16. So you open up the chest. I'll say go ahead and make an intelligence check. Or actually, this. No. Also, this could be a crafting check. I don't know if you're crafting or not.
I do.
Okay, yeah, make a crafting check.
Hey, you're the one that crafted the mushrooms. I trust you.
You look in the chest. They're filled with like various like brightly colored rocks and gems, along with some like old-fashioned money, like in coinage, as opposed to paper. Yeah, it's filled with that sort of stuff. About halfway full.
Gotcha. Anything I see of particular value that I can take with me?
So that was the crafting check.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean. Okay.
So you're not sure. It looks like it might be valuable, might not be. You're not sure.
Okay.
I'll say it looks very shiny.
Yes. Excellent.
Shiniest one. Whatever gem is the shiniest, I will take.
Sure, you grab a shiny gem.
Incredible.
All right. You guys find anything?
We found this hole over here. This is kind of cool.
Oh damn. All right.
I'm
So
willing
we're
to
going,
go through it. Yeah, obviously.
Alrighty. We go. Sink.
I'll say
file,
I'm
front.
I'm gonna hold in the back, especially since I'm carrying Than right now.
All right. Suiko, you can
I'm
lead.
I'm going through.
I'll go ahead and use my chakra pendant.
So I guess I'll move you the first, just so you know where you're going. There you go.
Oh, nice.
My bad.
Oh, this is so cool. The lighting and vision of this is so sick. I love it.
Ew, oh my god, guys, there's a skeleton. Oh my god.
Boop, boop, boop. Oh my god.
Oh damn, bro, that dude's dead as hell.
There's a whole ass skeleton.
As you enter this room here, Izuto, you do notice, of course, the only metal object in the vicinity, this large iron gate that has a pretty sturdy lock on it. Beyond that iron gate, it's pretty easy to see. There's the whole floor there is like covered in these chakra tags. Specifically, you identify them as paper bombs.
Okay.
Like on the other side of this
other
gate.
side of- yes.
Sorry, this one.
Yeah.
Mr. Skeleton.
Is there a
Very old.
Is there a method of disarming paper bombs, or are we gonna have to acrobatics over it if we want to try to run this?
You can make an intelligence. Well, actually, this would probably be a crafting check if you're asking about paper bombs.
Is this a big old hole in the wall here in front of me?
Yes, it is. Can you see past that?
You can
I
see a
could
little
from
bit,
where
yeah.
I'm supposed to.
Yeah, we can
So,
definitely
Suiko, you stick your head through there, and you find yourself in another tunnel. It leads out to the river. You find.
Oh, okay.
Do you think it's gonna be like some secret treasure?
All right. Well, okay. With a 16, so you're moderately familiar with paper bombs. There's quite a few of them there. There is a method of disarming them, but it would take you guys quite a while to do so. Like at least a day or two's worth of work.
Oh, okay, yeah. So no shot.
Alright, two thoughts.
Arata acrobatics his way through this.
Yes.
First of all, can we inspect to see what's on the other side of this one?
I'll say quickly, in addition for the paper bombs.
I was gonna ask, how spread out are they?
If they detonate, they'll set each other off, which would probably cause a cave-in.
A cave-in?
That was
Yeah,
my
I
second
thought about
option,
that.
Not the favorable one.
I thought about that.
Well, there was another question. What was the other question?
Can I inspect to see on the other side of this gate? Like, what is there?
Sure. So yeah, you can see through the bars there. It's basically it descends down into what appears to be water, probably some underground spring or underground source that's feeding into the river. It's clearly the remnants of a tower, with a little bit of the flooring left in place. In the distance, you feel like you might be able to see some light on the other side, sort of up in this direction.
Okay, can I bend the bars of the door?
I'll say go ahead and make a ninjutsu check.
Already.
Yeah, this even despite its age and it's like fairly rusty, these are solidly constructed. These were intended to keep this place safe. You're unable to bend these bars.
And you said there are locks on these, right?
Yes, correct.
How are we feeling, ladies and gents, about going and asking for a key from our newfound friends up top?
They said they were never here.
He said he doesn't know if the leader was.
If one of y'all wants to go, sure.
Okay, second option.
We break the lock. They're rusty.
So
Let me punch it.
breaking the lock. What I was gonna say for the whole acrobating through these thingamajigs. If we're worried about a cave-in, you also control Earth. So would you be able to hold off the cave-in, at least for us to get out, if we were to set these bombs off? Because you're prepped for it. It might happen, so it's not like out of the blue.
Better option, could I use one of my hands, sprout them up from the wall, and carry us over?
That's so cringe and boring. But I suppose the safer option.
That's okay.
Oh, you're asking me. I thought you were asking.
Yeah.
Me. Go ahead and make an intelligence check. Actually, I guess this would be crafting again. Okay. Yeah. So you see that there are paper bombs that are clearly visible on the ground. Actually, this would probably whatever. You get the sense that whoever thought of this, they wouldn't have just left them on the ground because they're aware of ninja in the world who can walk on walls and ceilings and whatnot.
For sure.
How rusty do these locks look? Do they look breakable?
I was gonna say, we do have to open this first.
Go ahead and make an investigation check.
I suppose getting the gates open is step one, huh?
Actually, investigation check with advantage. This is your speciality with iron and rust and whatnot.
Bet.
I mean, 16 will probably do it. But, okay, well, 21 will definitely do it. So, so these locks are pretty rusty. However, this one down here clearly has not been opened in a very long time. This one up here has seen recent use. Like, there's a fair amount of the rust that's been sort of, taken off and whatnot. Clearly, this is the route that whoever is using this place goes, as opposed to this one.
Okay, maybe we check out the used one first.
Really? I was gonna say we check out the one because I feel like there'd be less traps this way.
Yeah, that's the used one. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, I got it. Yeah, we should check that. For the used one, I thought you meant the rusty one. Yeah.
Oh no. Yeah. Oh, I see. Like the over. No. Yeah, I meant this one, like the recently used.
Oh yeah, the one that people use. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, is there any way that I can try to pick this lock with like my iron abilities?
Yeah, sure. You can make a ninjutsu check. Just the Izuto rolling adventure here. Yeah.
Anytime we're underground, baby.
You do your best to sort of try to figure out what key forms in here, but it's a little too delicate a maneuver, unfortunately. Requires very precise, like fine detail.
Gotcha. All right, team. Two
I
up.
look I look at Suiko with a smirk and I say, "You know what you need to do."
Hell
Two
yeah.
options. We go get the key, or yeah, we can just break this thing down.
Hey, we don't see any paper bombs over here. I think we just break this one.
It's a lot of noise.
Half of them are unconscious.
No, that's the ones up there, bro.
Suiko, would you like to try to break the lock?
Yeah, I'm with you guys.
2 out of 3.
All right, make a taijutsu check.
Hey, I tried for the key earlier.
Yeah, you did. That's fair. Okay. Okay. Sorry. How do I make a taijutsu check? Where am I?
It's under strength.
Oh, strength. Okay. Martial arts.
Oh, martial arts. That'll work.
Okay. Cool.
Okay. Yeah. Suiko goes back and rears up with a punch and punches the lock right off. This loud clattering sound as it hits the ground.
Hey, it's so loud out there with the water, they probably don't hear anything anyway.
That's true. Although it is a little more quieter. It's a little quieter down here.
In here,
The
yeah.
river is a little distant.
That's fair.
Alrighty, I guess we explore this. I open the door, or I guess Suiko opens the door. One of us.
Yeah, sure.
And,
It creaks open, fully rusty, but not excessively so.
I'll go through. I'll spearhead it again.
Okay. So like I said, you can sort of see where the floor is kind of intact, and you see the water below, dimly lit by a bit of sun that's peeking through one of the bits of tower masonry on the top.
Alrighty, can I get to here without any trouble?
Yeah. You jump across without issue. So you find yourself in a room here with a lantern that's being sort of held up by 2 chains. The lantern is currently lit. On the other side of this little gap here, you see there's water below that's moving. You get the sense that this is part of feeds into the river directly. You can make a perception check if you'd like.
All of us or just Izuto?
Whoever's at the front there.
Oh, Izuto's at the front.
Okay. So you see there's a little bit of telltale oily slickness
Kind of
on
used to
three
this.
on 3 of the 4 blocks up ahead there. This one at the bottom does not have any oil on it.
All right, who's first?
How big is this jump?
It's not a terribly long, about 10 feet or so.
Oh, okay.
Not too long for you guys. The issue is more the oil.
All right, I will jump across.
Okay.
He said skirt. All right, I will.
On the other end, you see this door.
Door.
Go ahead and make a history check.
Can we hop across while this is happening? Join him.
Yeah, that's fine.
Bloop.
Okay. So you've heard of these sorts of doors before. Basically, they have chakra seals implanted inside of it that makes it more or less impregnable. They're called riddle doors. And there's usually some sort of mechanism specific to the riddle door required to open it.
Do you think we could put the lantern out?
That's what I was thinking.
There's text on the door as well.
I would like to read the text.
Please.
I'll paste this in the chat. I will read it out though, because I think poems are always better read.
Amen.
It looks Yeah, I think I did it.
Yeah, it's in
Should
there.
be.
Yeah.
All who wish of this vault partake, to Sestet poem answer make. Beneath smoking mounts it is born, along shining streams it is worn. For Ryujin's brood its seed strife, symbol to his love, blood, and life.
That was a lot of words.
Yep.
Oh, God. Who has Ryujin? Ryujin's brood. Where are his children? Who's Ryujin?
You can make a history check.
Ryujin's like a god, isn't he?
I think so.
I know him from Smite.
No, that's Rajan.
That's Rajan? Ah, that was close though.
No, you're not sure who this Ryujin fellow is, but you don't like him.
Oh, you don't like him? Okay.
Do the stone that is the stone that we're standing on, does it look like there's like pressure plates or anything anywhere?
You can make an investigation check.
Along shining streams it is worn.
Okay. You make a thorough investigation of just sort of the whole area around here, sort of looking for hidden switches in the walls, on pressure plates on the ground. You don't find anything like that.
Okay,
What are
so
these chains attached to, by the way? Like just straight up to the wall? Or do they
Yeah.
like go into something? Okay.
No, they're just attached to little studs on the wall.
Okay. Go ahead, Kevin. Easy to.
So yeah, my leading theory is that it has something to do with rock or stone, because beneath smoking mountains would be a volcano.
Mhm.
Rock is made. Along the shining streams, it is worn out.
Like worn stone. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What about the shiny rock you took?
Oh, good play. Can I put it up against the wall and see if it does anything?
The random ass rock that you took.
The shiniest.
You put the, the door there. It does not do anything.
Damn.
There is a world where we
good
could we could toss it to the lantern. Symbol to his love, blood, and life. Okay, we gotta not knowing who this Ryujin guy is, I think is our key. Because I think you are correct. Like rock is born, they're worn.
I mean, you guys can make history checks if you want.
We can as well.
Do it.
Okay.
One of you must know.
One of us has got to figure this out, huh? With my +4 history.
Exactly.
Bit of a history
Oh,
buff
look at
myself.
Izuto, he's so smart.
Dude, Izuto did a lot of studying in his
Easy.
His
Really
laws.
good color.
I was the bookworm, bro. I'm trying to get my degree.
So Ryujin is the name for the first dragon that was supposedly born of heaven's fire. So sort of a holy dragon. This would have been a very long time ago, like pre-Sage sort of stuff. He mythically he made a vast hoard of gems, and he was the lord of the lost land of dragons, which is not a land that anyone has seen for a very long time or been familiar with. I'll say with Izuto rolling a 21, you do get the whole story. So he fought a farmer who ended up becoming the Dragon Emperor, the farmer did. The farmer used a diamond-tipped arrow to pierce his scales. When he fled, Ryujin fled, his blood turned into diamonds from the enchantment of the arrow. Dragons are known to fight over gems, particularly diamonds, which they feel strengthens their scales when they eat it.
Alright, can I go back to the chest that had all the stones in it?
Sure.
His stone isn't a diamond.
Y'all try to figure some other ideas out. I'll go.
Oh.
I mean, besides that, it's just finding a diamond. I mean, do we know what type of stone he has? Like the shiniest one that he grabbed?
Well, it didn't work when we put it against the wall, I thought.
You can make a crafting check, I suppose. So Izuto, you sift through the stones and
Anything that
coins.
remotely looks like a diamond.
Okay. I mean, your understanding is that diamonds are supposed to be clear and very, very hard.
Yeah.
You think that you would have known if there was a diamond hidden in this. You would have recognized that would have a lot of value to you.
I see.
Hey, are we gonna need to go through the explosives?
God.
No, because this isn't used, and the other one is used. Or
This is
I
I got you. We could still try tossing this tiny stone into the tiny shiny stone into the fire.
Sure, I'll toss it into the fire.
It tinks against the metal of the brazier there. Yeah.
He said, "Yep."
Using my control of iron, could I tilt this fire and maybe something's in it, or like this lantern?
Sure. Yeah, you tilt it towards you. You sort of peer into it. Its brightness got a little bit blinding, but at the bottom, it just looks like there's a few more gems.
This has been tried before.
Red gems.
Red gems?
Yeah, they appear to be emitting the fire at the moment.
Okay.
In the chest, did I see any like brown gems?
Yeah, there were quite a few brownish gems. Brown, sort of yellow, amber, a lot of those sorts.
Can I just carry the chest back in? Okay.
Entire thing.
Also, I mean, it's pretty hefty for you.
Yeah.
Do you get it?
Suiko, can you go get it?
Can I get it?
Yeah, Suiko can grab the chest and haul it on over.
That's so
These
funny, dude.
random rocks we have, guys.
So you spent a little bit of time here, sort of investigating, moving chests around and whatnot. Just to let you know.
Yes. Hey, we can still try to acrobatic over those explosives, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta trust the system.
I mean, I guess.
So we have this chest of gems next to us.
Yep.
Hey, so are you guys down to just start holding gems up to the door and chunking them into the fire until something happens?
Holding them to the door first.
Yes, that was the order. That was the order I was thinking was probably preferred.
Okay, can we do that?
Okay.
Move 'em.
You guys,
All three of us.
one at a time, pressing the gems up against the door and then tossing them into the lantern over there, which quickly begins filling up and sort of covering and smothering the flame a little bit. You probably get about halfway through the chest, at which point there's like a mound of gems on top of the brazier there, then it begins like spilling over, tumbling into the water.
Guys, I don't think this is gonna work. I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all.
Okay.
Is there anything in here that's of use? Can I make an what's it called? Investigation check?
Yeah, sure.
While this is happening, can I study the placement of these explosives to track out the best route?
Sure. You can make an intelligence check.
That's what I like to hear.
So you you were going to do an investigation, right, Izuto?
Yeah.
So that should be.
Sorry, it's +6. I keep
Yeah.
doing insight.
Okay.
So
17 then, right?
16. No,
16.
yeah, you're right. 17.
Is mine investigation or just intelligence?
Yours is just intelligence. You're trying to memorize the layout. You look through the area. It's a fairly clear pool, clearly fed by groundwater. There are a few like bones buried in the mud and silk beneath, that you sort of fish through with your iron. You don't see any evidence of anything particularly useful though.
Okay. Next step. While he's looking at his stuff, does this guy have anything on him?
Skeleton.
No, the skeleton is clearly very, very old. Nothing of use on him.
Do I feel like I'm learning anything with this 12, or am I just wasting my time?
You're slowly but surely gaining knowledge of the ones that you can see, which is not all of them.
Sweet. Okay. Do you guys want to go try to talk to the archer guy real quick, like the master?
Yeah.
Okay.
I will.
I'm sorry. At this point, Thanatos would definitely be awake. So he has 1 HP.
Actually, cool.
All right, y'all go
He
talk
would have
to
woken
him.
up. He would have woken up and helped you guys with the gemstones because I feel like he would have enjoyed that.
Oh yeah, dude. He would just been grabbing them, putting them up to the door.
All right,
He would've
one of
wagged
y'all
his
can
tail.
go. I will stay down
Alright,
here and
I'm
try
gonna
to.
go talk to dude.
If I keep studying, will this help me at all? Like, can I sit here and keep doing it?
If you dedicate like serious time to this, maybe.
I'm gonna let Suiko go do this. I'm gonna keep on studying.
Okay.
And I will keep studying this wall.
Suiko solo mission. Okay. So you head up to the top there. I guess I can head you guys there.
I mean, we can stay over here. We know we're not here.
We'll just
Yeah.
stay there.
There you go.
Oh, sorry.
All right. So
This could be so bad.
the archer down there, he is awake, along with his buddy who was never knocked out. He's just sort of like leaned up against the wall, just trying to he's like trying to mess with his arm, like trying to set a bone or something. He looks over at you and glares a little bit, and he says, "What do you want?"
Hey, no need to glare. I wasn't the one who broke your arm, alright? Also, how do we get through those gates at the bottom of the tower?
He says, "They're locked, but if you have a nice lockpick, you can get through them."
So what about the paper bombs? What about those?
He shakes his head and he says, "I'm not crazy enough to try that." Wait, you guys, wait, are you talking about the gates down there or the riddle door?
The gates down there. What
Yeah,
about-
gates down there, you just need the lockpick.
Okay. And he has no information on how to get past the paper bombs or like anything.
Why is she not asking about that?
He shakes his head and he says, I'm not crazy enough to try to get past the paper bombs. I'd recommend against it.
Do you know why there are paper bombs?
Keep people like you out of it, I suppose.
Right, that's fair. What about the riddle door? You know anything
Oh my
about that?
goodness, thank gosh. I didn't think she was gonna ask.
You can make an insight check.
Oh man, I didn't think she was gonna ask about it, dude. That'd have been so funny.
Oh, +4.
If she would have came back down there and not asked about the riddle door, I would have cried. Just out of pure funniness.
Something sort of flashes over expression, but you can't quite read it. And he says,
man.
I read the poem, but that's about it.
Fine.
Intimidate him, intimidate him,
Something.
intimidate him,
Fine.
intimidate him, intimidate him, intimidate him.
You can make a persuasion check, I guess.
Intimidate him, you're so strong. He's already broken too. Oh, intimidation would be so good right now. He's already broken. Oh my goodness. Dude,
By the way, I do want to do something while this is happening, just so it's time efficient. But like, we can do this first, obviously.
Okay. He says, listen, lady, I'm sure you're very nice. You seem very friendly. I'd recommend
I'm not
just
gonna whisper.
hightailing it out of this place. I mean, we're one thing, us and me and my group here. We're not ninja, but the person that we work for is, and trust me, she's a whole lot meaner than you.
What did she do? Why is she mean?
I mean, it's just in her eyes. If you spend enough time around someone, you get a sense for them, and she's like a wild animal.
Right. Does she have a headband on her? Do you know like where she's from or something?
He nods and says, yeah, she's got a headband. She's from the land of wind, but she has a big slash through the symbol of her village.
Oh God. Okay. All right. That's good to know. I don't suppose you know any details about
Rogue
why
ninja
she cares
energy.
so much about this fortress. Anything at all?
He, you can make another persuasion check.
Oh God. I am not very persuasive today. Oh.
Okay. He says, well, I mean, we carry the shipments through, and we're not supposed to look at them, and we don't, but I know the sound of weapons rattling when I hear it. I think she's got a weapon cache down there. Don't know why, don't know what she's using it for. Not my business.
Okay. Great. How long has she been doing this? How long have you been hired with her?
He sort of scratches his chin a little bit, and he says, well, we've been hired only about a year, but they might have been doing stuff before they hired us, I don't know.
Jesus Christ. Okay. We're prepared for war. Okay. All right. Fine. And you're sure you don't know anything about that riddle door?
He looks. All right. At this point, you've been nice enough, and he really wants to tell you. He sort of puffs out his chest a little bit, and he says, "Yeah, well, went to the local library. I figured out the riddle. Wasn't easy, but it's a story you probably don't know." And he lists off the same story that Izuto told you about 20 minutes earlier. And he finishes and he says, and that, I imagine, is why Lily wears a diamond necklace around her neck.
So we need a diamond.
So freaking smart. I don't suppose there are any diamonds.
He beams with pride.
I hate that this nice thing is working. I hate this so much.
He shakes his head. He says, "There's a chest down there of gems, but that's just, I suppose, it's like a decoy, I guess, to waste people's time, make people think that's all that's down there."
Cool. Great. Okay. Thanks, man. You're really super duper smart. I'm gonna head back now.
Yeah, only an idiot would do through that
While
chest.
this is going on, I'm gonna do my
Sure.
try a couple things.
Back down.
Only an idiot would have gone through that chest and hoped it would work.
Yeah,
I'll
tell
only
you
a
what.
dummy.
Hey, so is my studying working?
You've spent about another 20 minutes on it, so no, not yet.
Okay.
Yes. Okay.
Alright, can I purposely fall in this water and see if there's anything?
Sure.
Like, not like dive into it, obviously, like, you know, walk down.
A little more controlled, yeah. Yeah, so it feeds from that pool over there. Well, actually, you can't see where it goes if you just go into it. There doesn't appear to be anything down there except for some gems now.
Now.
I have my chest coat on still, so I guess I will dive in. I won't get wet or anything, so. Anything under the water?
Go ahead and make an athletics check.
You said nothing was in this tunnel to my right, yeah? Like, it's
I said it led to the outside.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
it leads to this like sort of hidden off cove to the river there. Yeah. So Izuto, you get swept by an unexpectedly strong current.
Rip.
Go ahead and
You die.
make a Constitution check. Actually, I guess this would be a Constitution save. I don't know if it makes a difference to you, but yeah. So you get swept along as you keep hitting these rocks, trying to hold your breath. You emerge into the sunlight, and you get out of the river, sort of coughing and choking a little bit. You do take 16 points of bludgeoning.
Oh,
and
that roll.
as well.
That
I'm rolling very well for the environment hazards today.
Yeah.
What is that?
655. Goodness.
In any case, you sort of pull yourself out of the river and sort of stomp back and get back to the basement here, the bottom of the fort.
Alright, guys, fuck it, we're going to the truck. No, I'm over it. We're going to the paper boats.
Has my studying paid off at this point?
I'll say that's another about 15 minutes or so. You feel like you've gotten the first, like...
From what I can
bit
see.
you can see.
Okay. Only the first half I can see? Oh, God.
I mean, there are quite a few of them in, like, memorizing placement and stuff.
It's, yeah.
You look at it, close your eyes, and try
Yeah.
to each time. So it takes some time here.
Gotcha. Okay. So, guys, I kind of break my study for just a second. So, what all did you find out, Suiko?
Alright, I tell them. I tell you everything.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick.
Okay.
Cool. Lady, Lander, Wind, fun stuff.
Okay.
Missing men.
Mm-hmm.
Weapons. Makes me think they're trying to start a war or some shit.
Okay. So, I'm going to pretend that you recited everything I heard. And going off of that idea, so they threatened that this Lily person could show up. So we could prep for like an ambush on this Lily person. while I keep studying these explosive tags.
Bro, can I just tell you how easy everything would be if I could just get
Fly?
wings?
Yeah. Although I feel like we would probably have a reasoning as to why you couldn't do that, but yes.
Well,
I would bet it'd still be a check, but it might be like advantage because you're flying through them. So
it's my gourd and like it says hover and I feel like we just hover over the big rocks.
there'd probably some kind of check of like you don't like
Oh, you know
bump
what
into
other
the
one
wall or
would be
something.
good if I don't have it, but I could have it, which is the one where I go underground and I move underground.
Ooh, that'd be pog.
Alright,
I do not have that.
But yes, so how do we feel about that? How do we feel about overthrowing the DM and getting through this?
Pretty sure you can get this.
I know. That was the bit. That was the bit. How do we feel about my thing that I talked about though? Huh?
Yeah. I assume that when this Lily lady comes here, I assume she's fully capable of kicking our ass.
We
But
also are
if
running out
we-
of time. And no, but she is not capable of kicking our ass. I will kill her.
That's what I'm saying.
The problem
Okay.
is the time. That's the problem.
How long has it been? Can we get a little time update as to like what we're looking at?
Sure. Let me calculate that.
Because I know how we had said like maybe we can kind of spend the night, like not make it all the way back, but then we need to leave like first thing in the morning if we want to make it back in good
Right.
time.
So let's see. It's getting to be early evening at this point.
Okay.
To throw your ass across that room, Ronnie.
Why?
That would be worse. We've
Halfway
been
the
planning
decade.
this.
Why am I? I've been calculating everything. I have it down. I see the matrix.
No. Come on.
I don't think you can throw me far. There's a corner. Can you curve me like a curveball in baseball?
Yeah, I mean, I haven't tried, but I'm willing to try.
All right, she throws me. I throw Than mid-throw in. So if we explode, Than makes it.
Than makes it.
I die. Than makes it in. He barks in Morse code to tell you what he sees.
It's perfect.
It's a flawless plan. Really.
Kenjiro would be so proud if he
Okay.
this plan.
I think we give it at least. How long do I have an idea of how long this would take me to like get down really solid for what I can see? Like how much longer?
Based on your current rate of progress, it isn't linear. It's like exponential in terms of how much effort it takes.
Okay.
So I would say at least another few hours.
Shit.
Just to let you know, give you some perspective. It's been about 2 hours since you got to the fort.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you have any jutsus that would help?
What's that?
No. Just asking the team if they have any jutsus they could.
I could dynamic mark all of the. I could pee on everything.
Paper bombs.
Yeah. Than has evasion, but that's it. That doesn't help with this at all. So.
Just want wings, bro.
Okay, listen. Hear me out.
Okay,
I keep.
wait, hear me out.
Okay.
I'm kidding. You can go.
So, I study. Y'all stay on the lookout for this Lily.
2 hours later.
Literally just head out, blow this popsicle stand. We could also, like, get in the cave to go outside, throw a kunai over. Hey, again, I can show you exactly where to throw that bad boy. And then maybe the explosion actually leaves a hole for us to get in. Maybe.
I want to do that. I just want to blow something up at this point.
Any other ideas, Easy Toe? I am fresh out of them. I mean, we figured out we need a diamond, but we just don't have a realistic way to find a diamond. Unless you can, like, scan through the ground with your earthen stuff, but I don't know if that's a thing you can do. Also, don't know how we'd get the diamond, but,
I would say that there's a specific jutsu for that, and I do not have that.
Okay, that's fair. So, that being said, are we just backing it up and blowing it up?
Okay.
No, we're not.
Okay.
Idea.
Why not?
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Fresh ideas. That's what we need.
I have a thing called dust mobilization.
Okay.
It creates a chakra field on something that's less than 10 pounds.
Okay.
Theoretically, actually, let me read this jutsu before I make this idea, because this idea is really cool.
No, I see what you're saying. To like for me to walk on it.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you do that, we can always back up when you set it, just in case it sets it off.
I was gonna say it can hold up to 4,000 pounds, so the problem isn't holding you. The problem is
Will it set it off?
on a six. Hold on. You can touch an object weighs no more than 10 pounds, right? You can be walking on something that's no more than 10 pounds. You create a chakra field to affix it to place. You and the creatures you designate with passages can move the object normally, right? So you could. Okay, Hudson.
So let's safely back up. You try to cast it, and make sure it doesn't explode.
So my theory is, I pull some stone or some tiles from the ground. Right? I affix it.
Like to my feet.
No, I have to affix it I can affix it in the air.
Oh, okay.
Like it can float.
Okay.
It can hold up to 4,000 pounds, so the holding your weight is not the problem. And then I can let you.
Give me a walkway. How many can you make? Sorry,
so the
I'll
thing
stop.
I'm thinking about, if you can shut the fuck up, is you and the creatures you designate, when I cast it, can move the object normally. So, my theory, I say I get 2 big stones, right? So when something moves it, and then something can't move it, right? So let's say I let 2 big tiles, right? I allow one of you to move it and one of you to not move it. So then you could theoretically, like, one person
Like
gets
swings
to
the other
move the
around. Is that
tile.
what you're saying?
Yeah, so there's 2 tiles.
Mm-hmm.
One person cannot move them, and that tile will stay in place. One person can move them because I allowed them to.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm thinking is a little runway. So 2 people on one tile of stone or whatever. One person can push that, right? Like move it. So in my head it would be Suika because she's the strongest. Can move it, put it in front of her, and it would be affixed for you because I would not allow you to move it. Do you get what I mean? Or no?
So, I just said the jutsu that you're referring to, the dust immobilization.
Yes, I was also going to ask you, how's the plan going to work?
So, go ahead and make an intelligence check.
Okay.
I'll say with advantage. Okay. Yeah. So, I do think that there is definitely a way to use this jutsu to get across this place without touching the ground. Yeah. So, from what I read of the jutsu, you can, if you can move the object normally. My reading of it, though, you can just, it can hold up to 4,000 pounds regardless.
Yes.
So the issue is that you can only move it 20 feet before it loses its capabilities.
There it is.
So you would require multiple castings over and over again. So this would probably be an easy to solo mission. You would just be casting it and moving along with each new casting, 20 feet.
How much chakra does that take you, Izuto? Are you gonna have enough?
The question is,
do it.
well, the question is, you don't know, you know how far it is to get to the other end here, but you can't see past that.
Yeah.
So that's the only danger here, because I'm pretty sure that you probably could get across this space that you can see. You just don't know how much further you'll have to go past that.
I have 2 chakra pills. I think I can make this work.
Okay. You can certainly try. I haven't measured it out, so I don't know. I suspect that you're right, but I'm not sure.
Okay, so from here, and can Arata guide me through the first part that he studied?
Oh yeah, to like walk up to a certain point.
That'd be kind of risky. The Arata's studying. I mean, he knows where they are, but relaying that knowledge and making sure that you have the same like mental map as him, that would take.
What if I walk and he follows me?
Well, no. The thing would be like, what if I walk, and you just tell me where to? Well, I don't know.
I mean, I see what you're saying, but like his thing was like a mental map. Basically, that was his advantage there. And that's a little hard to
Okay,
commute.
just for the sake of this, 20. That's 4 chakra. 20, 8 chakra. 20, 12 chakra. I think I can do it. I think I have the chakra for this.
Okay. I suppose the first thing you'll need to deal with though is the lock on the door.
Okay, it's rusty.
Yeah, we gotta be
So-
careful though, because we
Yeah.
don't want to.
Can I try to like lockpick it with my
Sure.
iron stuff?
Yeah. Make a ninjutsu check.
I guess that would be just a good start off.
So,
Okay.
as I
This
hear, I'll let you go ahead.
Well, the lock opens.
Okay.
As Izuto explains this plan, I'm nodding in agreement because I really want to see what is on the other side. I slowly pick Than up very nonchalantly and just start backing up ever so slowly as I'm nodding in agreement for him to do this. I'm like,
I
yeah,
have faith in me.
yeah, I think you can do it. You have so much chakra. I think that this will go very smoothly. Me and Than want the best seats, so we're gonna watch from inside this hole/tunnel.
Listen, as much as they are dicks, we should probably go. Just worst case scenario.
We
No,
believe
no,
in you!
You should go to that exit.
Because if this goes poorly, we can run out.
Yeah, I agree. I can try to finesse my way through this, but okay.
How many chakra pills you got?
I have 2.
Do I have any? I don't think I bought chakra pills. I do not.
That's fine. Okay, can I go ahead and try to? I will pick up as. Okay, I will give them my bag of belongings.
Thanks.
Oh god.
Or
I hand it to Than. Than holds it in his mouth.
Yeah, for temporary purposes, and then I try to carry as many stone tiles as I possibly can.
Okay. You get a solid. I mean, with no other things weighing you down, you get a solid collection in your various pouches and packs and whatnot.
Alrighty, baby. Hudson? Can we go ahead and let's do this?
Yep. Let's go. You open the door. It swings in towards you. Fortunately.
Thank God.
I did. I was gonna ask that before you said it. If this door swings outward or inward.
You would have stopped if it was you're smart enough to stop it. Right away. For the first casting, you basically have to balance yourself on the tile there. So I'll say you just step lightly onto this tile that you place here.
Okay.
And you can move 20 feet as you sort of use your iron sand to sort of push yourself gently along.
Okay, so it'd be right here.
Sure, that's fine. You can move yourself there. Mark off your chakra, please. As you get out into the middle of this bomb-infested room,
Oh God.
the realization of like the risk and danger of what you're trying to do sort of sets in.
Yeah, that's fair.
Go ahead and make a wisdom save.
Oh, fuck.
Guys, it was nice.
Okay. You steel yourself and you like calm yourself for a moment and think about all the people sort of who depend on you.
The orphans.
And this sort of gives you the strength to sort of push away this very primal fear of potential death here. You do another quick casting of a tile, sort of lay it out in front of you, very close to the first tile, obviously.
Yeah.
And you begin pushing yourself along to this next spot. Yeah, you have it measured out correctly right there.
Yep.
Mark off your chakra. Okay. You see a little bit past the hallway here as the cavern curves. I'll say go ahead and make another wisdom save. Actually, no. Oh, no. Sure. No, you rolled, so I said no too late. So yeah, you feel a little bit of fear, but you power through it. You're very determined to get to the end of the little maze here.
As I see him like
So
getting right
you
around the
cast
corner.
next thing, step onto the next tile, and move another 20 feet.
As I see him like rounding the corner, I kind of cheer and I'm like, "Let's go!"
I am so focused I don't hear them.
It's pretty distant anyway. It's like a distant echo. On this last one, as you've been trying to sort of balance precariously on this tile as you're being sort of slowly pushed forward by your iron sand, go ahead and make a chakra control check. Okay. You begin to wobble in the air a little bit as your iron sand. It's difficult to keep focus on everything at once. You're focusing on like 3 different things here, all of them very delicate in this balance. You begin to slip and fall, and by instinct, your hand reaches out and touches the wall near you. Nothing happens though.
Oh my god! No, thanks, sweet baby Jesus.
You gently push yourself back on, regaining your balance, and you see this room in the distance there. And you're like, you gotta make it. Go ahead. You cast another dust immobilization and get to the edge there. And from there, you're pretty sure you haven't seen any paper bombs. Like the last one you saw was maybe like right there.
Okay.
You're pretty sure that you can probably jump to there, but you could also do another dust if you.
I will not risk it and do another one just in case.
Okay. With this final one, you make it into this room pretty thoroughly. So we'll take off that music there. Add some triumphant music. You find yourself in a room here. The room isn't a perfect representation of what's actually there, so let me read to you what's actually there. So there's a number of different crates. Probably it's probably about 20 or so crates. Go ahead and make an investigation check, because I assume you begin rifling through them.
Yep.
Okay. You sort of make your way through them. There are a number of crates full of armor and weapons, as the guy indicated. Mostly like martial stuff, but a fair amount of ninja stuff as well, and fairly high quality weapons and armor as well. Definitely better than whatever you saw in the other smugglers' location. However,
Oh, sorry. You can go.
in addition to that, the more relevant bit, there's also some rations and things like that, like military rations. But in addition to that, there's a box full of ninja supply tools, which you recognize. You know their value because you've tried to buy them before. There's 2 breaching tags, 20 paper bombs, 4 fire bombs, 10 smoke bombs, 8 blood pills, 8 chakra pills. Yeah.
Okay.
And there's also a few what appear to be like weapon seal type things. You're not sure if they're activated or if they're useless. You're not sure. They're basically these little chakra seals.
Okay, first things first, could I take all the chakra pills and all the blood pills?
Sure. You can add 8 blood pills and 8 chakra pills to your inventory.
Next question. Is there a set of armor that it looks better than the rest that I could wear, since I do not have armor right now?
What armor can you wear? What are you proficient in?
I am proficient in... I'm looking at it right now, actually.
It should be under Hunter Nin in your proficiencies. It's probably just light armor or no armor, possibly. I don't know.
Just light armor.
Okay. Let me check here. Light armor. Okay, light armor. Yeah, you would find some studded leather in here for sure.
Okay, could I wear that?
Sure. So that gives an armor bonus of +3.
That's what I have.
15.
Is there anything else you'd like to do? So you investigate these crates pretty thoroughly. I'll say, with a 16, I'll say you also see there's like a lot of footprints headed in and out that are kind of smallish. In addition, there's a number of black scorch marks sort of on the ground and on the walls, just in random positions. Is there anything else you'd like to do here?
I guess for the, I don't know, could I just take what I can carry?
I'm trying to figure out what these
weapons roll-wise,
scorch
or
marks
bigger
are, bro.
roll-wise?
I mean, you can. I will say that adding more weight to yourself on the way back might cause issues.
Okay, I would.
It's up to you, though. I mean, I'm not saying you can't. I'm just saying something to keep in mind.
Any gems around here?
No, there don't appear to be any gems in this area.
Okay,
There's no money here. This is definitely a weapons cache.
Yeah, so you basically okay. Do I know like what the best weapon would be for either Arata or Suiko? I guess more Arata. Suiko has hers. Anything that would be better than what he has.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Arata's using knuckle blades.
Knuckle
right now,
blades, yeah.
right?
That's the only weapon I have.
Knuckle blades are 1d6, not 1d4. I think you were doing 1d4 earlier.
Are they really?
Yeah, it's 1d6.
Lamau. The more you know.
I think.
I've been nerfing myself. Oh, I think I was thinking of kunai. LOL.
Suppose the iron claw, I think, is actually better than the knuckle blades. It's just it has the critical. Well, actually, all right. So here's the difference between iron claw and knuckle blade. Iron claw, it's critical, so it crits on a 19 or a 20. But the knuckle blades are hidden, so you can easily hide them on your person.
Okay, I think he's probably better with knuckle blades.
Yeah, I'd probably keep knuckle blades in instance.
Okay. Okay, I will take. You said there's smoke bomb? No, you said there's breach and paper bombs?
Correct. Both breach tags and paper bombs, they both count as one bulk.
Yeah,
just to let you know.
I think I'm going to leave those there. I'm just going to take the pills.
In addition, the studded leather armor, that counts as 3 bulk. So you already have added a bit of weight to yourself.
Studded leather. Sorry,
Are we supposed to track how much like bulk we have? Because I've never done that.
Technically, I haven't been worrying about it because you guys haven't really tried to abuse
Haven't
it.
had anything. Okay, gotcha. That makes sense.
If you start trying to abuse things, yeah, I'll make you calculate.
That's fair. That's fair.
Okay. Alrighty. I think I have gotten everything of interest. Studded leather. I guess there's weapon seals. But you don't know if they're
you
used or
get the
not.
sense that they may or may not be useful. You're really not sure.
Okay, I'll just take one out of the lot. Try my luck.
Sure. You can add 1 unknown weapon seal to your inventory.
I guess the one that's in best condition, if that matters. But I don't think it does.
All right.
And then I will take. Would I have to recast it, or because it lasts for an hour?
They last for an hour each.
Okay. Then
So-
make my way back, I guess.
Yes. So I'll say, you make it about halfway. When the added weight becomes a little bit of an issue, go ahead and make a dexterity check with it, or a dexterity save with advantage. As
Can you put
you,
me
you
wherever you think halfway is?
What's that?
I said, can you put me wherever you think halfway would be on that? Okay.
So you make it about halfway when your balance begins to slip a little bit from the pressure. But having done this before, you're getting better at it as you're moving along here. So you manage to sort of throw out your arms in just the right way and just sort of hang there for a second as you gently step to the next the next tile and float your way the next one and finally to the entrance successfully.
I had faith in you the whole time. I scream as I run out from my hiding spot.
Oh my sweet baby Jesus! I was stressed out.
So what'd you
Okay.
find?
Okay, I have to talk fast. Okay, so there's a weapon cache.
Mhm.
There's weapon seals.
I took one because I didn't know if some were being used, some were not. Just
Makes
for the
sense.
luck of it. I took a bunch
Mhm.
of pills. We can split
Okay.
those up later.
Mhm.
I got myself some new armor. I did look for weapons for you, Arata. Suiko, I know you bought one, so you didn't really need one since you had the enhancing on the other ones.
Fair enough. I appreciate it.
Didn't really find anything. I found some claws, but you can't really hide those, and I feel like you're the sneakier type,
That's
so
fair.
I feel like the knuckle
That's fair.
blades would be better. First problem we have, these last an hour, and that will blow up, so that stash is going to be gone in like 45 minutes. So I
Wait, what?
suggest
Lasts an
we
hour?
move. My jutsu. So the tiles
Hmm.
will fall, and I am sure they will
Oh.
trigger the paper bombs.
Well, hey, here
So
I
we have
have
about-
a gift for you, and Than just
I
hands you
didn't
your
even think
bag.
of that, but that's a good point.
Than hands you your bag that you gave him earlier with all your stuff.
Alrighty. Thank you.
Come on, guys.
We should leave relatively soon and have a conversation about this later.
I think we actually do. We want to warn the people up there because they're kind of smugglers. It sounds like a no me problem. You know what I'm saying?
No. We'll go warn them and run away.
Yeah.
Cringe.
You guys head to the top
Cool.
as night is beginning to. It's definitely dusk now. Night's beginning to arrive. I will say, Izuto, as your brain is sort of on fire here, coming up with all these ideas, go ahead and make an intelligence check.
Oh, sorry. That's not it.
I'm like muttering to myself while we're walking out. I'm like, oh, that studying wasted, gone.
Yeah, I cried.
You feel like there's something you're trying to remember, but it's just at the tip and it's gone.
Fuck.
Easy to remember.
In any case, the mercenaries are looking at you, seeing Izuto.
I wonder if he's talking about the
clothing,
scorch marks.
his eyes sort of widen and he says, "Oh, you guys found a diamond?"
No, we went through the paper bomb section. Hey, so we can help you all out to get away from here in about, I'd say like 40 minutes. This place is not going to be looking the same, so y'all should probably leave.
Yep, they all jump to their feet and they say, thanks for warning us. Yep, we're out of here. Don't worry, we're done with this contract. Way more trouble than it's worth."
Alrighty, fair enough. And then guessing we all just run away.
Yeah, they file out. They try to split from your group as soon as is reasonable. But yeah.
Fair enough.
The guy sort of waves at you guys and says, "Best of luck. Sorry for knocking out your dog."
Yeah, well,
You're already-
just hope I don't run into you again. You know.
They file off to the north.
Wee.
So, as you guys are moving away from the fort here, as Izuto predicted, about 45 or so minutes later, the first of the you hear this big thump in the earth, and in the distance some smoke and dust is rising. As you
Ew.
sense that,
You know, guys, maybe it's a good thing I didn't try to run through that. You know.
Yeah.
I'm so exhausted.
I'm just happy something blew up.
In any case, you guys head back. Well, actually, you spend the night, as it is about, when you guys finish that, it's about time for bed. Assuming you don't want to be traveling through the night.
No. I definitely say we set up a camp. Izuto's fried.
Physically can.
Okay. All right. You pass through. Yeah. By morning, you guys all wake up without issue. So go ahead and restore your HPs and chakra and whatnot. I will say, I think Izuto used 2 chakra die. Is that correct on your short rest?
Yep.
So you only get 1 of those back from the long rest. So you have 2 chakra die.
Oh, was that a long rest? Sweet.
Yeah, you guys just finished up your long rest.
Okay. I will stick with my jutsus that cost half the same ones, agonizing and earthen grasp.
Do I get my
keep trying to do
one
that.
chakra back normally on a long rest?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
You would get one of each back on a long rest.
Okay. Oh no, like because I had 21 chakra. Like how does what do you restore for free on a long rest? Is it half? Oh, all of it. Okay.
Yeah, short rest it's half for Thanatos or whatever hit dice you're using.
Hit dice use. I got you.
Long rest is everything except it only restores half of your chakra or hit dice. So easy to only got one of them back since you used two of them.
I dig.
In any case, you guys quickly make your way back to the town as Kenjiro instructed you to, hurry so you get there before the end of the negotiations. However, there we are. However, you, not in the inn as you normally have done, but rather on the western gate. And he's like, you get the sense that he has like his traveling pack on, and he's like moving pretty fast, getting out of the village there. But as he sees you guys, he just runs up to you. He says, "Oh, hey guys, anything quick I should know, or should I talk?"
We blew up a castle.
We did. I will say the fortress probably not a territory of conflict anymore. It doesn't exist.
He says, blew up a castle, blew up the fort. Okay, that's great, I guess. Or bad. Probably bad, right?
Well, it depends who you ask.
All right, no. That's what
yeah,
you gotta
yeah.
tell us.
Well, okay. So, negotiations didn't go so well today in the morning.
Mm.
They both stormed out. I talked with both of them, trying to get them to sort of reconsider, but they're both out for blood a little bit.
God.
So Lord Ibuki, he ran off with some of his guards. He said that he was going to get weapons enough to deal with the mercenary threat.
For sure.
I'll tell you what, Kenjiro, the mercenaries don't have the weapons to deal with the threat.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that's one problem dealt with. The other issue is Amy is going to go and kill that sage creature you were talking about. She's trying to...
Pause.
That bitch.
I'm not saying that I liked the deer creature a lot, but I don't want it to die.
Kenjiro says, so my thought was Ibuki is going to the west to that fort. The Amy's going to the northeast to the forest.
You gotta save the deer. You gotta save the deer.
Hold up.
Kenjiro nods and he says, I mean, I'm down for that. I suppose my question is, should I go with you guys or should I go and try to get Ibuki?
I think go stop Ibuki.
Yeah.
Because
We handle the Amy
yeah, because it also shouldn't take much when you tell him that the stronghold doesn't exist anymore. So
Exactly.
you could still maybe come in and swoop
That's
in.
a third
and
of the
help us
problem
out.
solved.
Kenjiro nods and says, well, we'll see. Assuming he believes me, I guess. But you've got a good point there. I got a better shot at talking him down.
So it heads out for Lily. She's a missing nin. I assume hired by Ibuki or whatever the hell. Since
Hired by
she
Amy,
was
I mean.
also part of the fortress.
Lily? Okay. Did you guys encounter this missing nin, or?
We did not.
No.
He always told us about her.
I wanted to be clear.
But she was
Yes,
gonna take
Arana
too
wanted
long.
to. Arana wanted to sit there and wait for her to come and kick our asses.
It was a 10-hour travel, bro. No time.
Kenjiro sort of strokes his chin and he says, all right, so it sounds like I probably should go and try to deal with Ibuki then, if there's a missing nin about.
I would say yes.
She's from the land of the wind, if that makes any difference, but it doesn't. But yeah, I assume she's with Ibuki, and yeah.
The mercenaries
Watch out
say
for
she
that.
just feels like basically death when you're around her.
Yeah, apparently she angry, so, watch out for that.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, yeah, you guys go deal with Amy, I'll go deal with Ibuki then. We'll
good.
meet up here when we're done. Hey, if this seems like it's too much for you, don't be scared to retreat. But obviously,
No.
try to do your best.
I mean, retreat?
Understood.
No.
Kenjiro says, well, tactical with
Damn it.
withdrawal, okay? Advancing in the opposite direction, whatever you want to call it. Just
the opposite direction.
fight another day, okay?
Now you're trying to play with my emotions, Kendra. I know this.
All right, that's
All right,
enough talking.
yeah.
Unless there's anything else that you guys have that's important to I should know.
No, we're gonna go save a deer.
Sounds
Elk.
good. See you guys in a bit. And
Bye,
you
Kendra.
to the west gate.
I love you.
I'm so glad we blew up that fortress. Good job, team.
That wasn't. Yeah, it certainly worked out. You guys race after what you presume to be Amy's party, overtaking it. Well, actually, I'll say go ahead and everyone make athletics check because you guys are all Russian here.
Cuban, not Russian. But yeah.
Oh, you don't want to rush?
So. Way to go.
Oh,
Kevin.
you rolled it out. Or,
No. It was a joke. Don't worry about it.
He was trying to run a bit. Where's Than?
oof. Suiko got up on the wrong side of the bed this morning.
Yes, seriously.
I'm the tired one.
Is it though? Look at you.
There's Thanatos.
Surprisingly. Oh,
Do I need to
yeah,
roll for Than? I'm assuming.
Yeah, you would. You would.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So
Wouldn't
Suiko is
worry me.
surprisingly the only one slowing the group down a little bit. But you guys sort of take some of her packs, and she begins keeping up the pace a little bit better. As you manage to intercept the group, I'll say before they enter the forest. In that case, question is, do you want to try to get to them now and attack them before they enter the forest, or would you like to try to sort of, I don't know, it's up to you.
I was
They're
like,
on the edge of the
can we
Okay, I
since we've already caught up, can we get ahead of them to like set up a kind of ambush, like a stop?
Yep.
Okay, I'm
That's
thinking.
one dear friend.
I was gonna say, I'm thinking either. I guess he's most fond of me, but either me or maybe like Than
Oh,
goes up and warns the elk. I don't know if there's time for that.
Let me say real quick, just to give you a sense of what you're dealing with here. There's Amy, the negotiator that you met before, the enforcer,
Don't look at him.
and 3 smugglers.
Have we dealt with the enforcer before?
I one-shotted him. We did.
Oh yeah, that guy. Okay, yeah.
About to one shot.
So it's like the
again.
people that were in the cave, basically.
So, and
Plus
also
Amy.
based on Kenjiro's information, at least, it's possible that she might be trying to group up with some hunters.
Okay,
Wait, we
definitely-
befriended the hunters.
No, we didn't. Befriending is a very.
I helped him. They like me.
No one liked you.
Yeah.
I'm thinking we get the elk to try to help us out with some chakra beast
Um,
shenanigans.
yeah, I think we definitely send Than that way. Let him try to go talk to the elk. Wait, could he talk to the elk last time? What happened?
No, the only person that talked to the elk was me and Suiko because you were upsetty spaghetti. And Than was excited, but I don't think he talked to him.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think Than directly addressed the elk.
Okay, I can go. I can go. Let's not risk anything on the not being able to understand part.
So he goes faster. Do you want... That's fine.
Or not with the
So,
1+6.
so what's the plan here? So
Touche.
one of you is going to try to get to the elk's lair?
Yeah, Izuto's gonna try to go get to the elk's lair, and then I
then-
think me, Than, and Suiko are probably gonna set up probably somewhat near the elk's lair, like, but enough ahead of it where we're stopping them from getting to the point, if that makes sense.
Okay. I'll say for the purposes of this, you figure out pretty quickly that the best place to set up is at the tree opening.
Okay.
It's a nice wide open space where they can approach, but you guys can stay hidden. And you all get there at more or less the same time. The elk emerges.
What's up, dog?
If I can find his thing, there he is. Or no, where is he? All right. As you get there, you do warn him of the upcoming attack,
Brenda.
which he says, I've noticed this presence. I didn't imagine that they would be so bold as to come for me. perhaps we can set a trap since we have a bit of extra time here.
That's what I'm talking about. Trapper rabbits engage.
Trapper of
He
Rail.
goes ahead and sets up here. I suppose you guys you can hide amongst the roots. That'd probably be best.
So are they
These are
coming in from the south side, I presume?
From the south, yeah. Yeah, so I mean, the Trucker Beast, he'll listen to your advice on where you want him to set up here. He won't be able to hide, obviously, so he's going to try to lure them in, and you
That's
guys,
fair.
flank them or do whatever you feel is strategic to do.
I would tell him to definitely stay up by the entrance, because that will funnel them in really tightly through the roots. That'll make easy cones for Izuto.
Yeah. I'm thinking if there are traps, I'm thinking in this general area.
Well, do we want to push them closer? So the traps activate when they get closer to the edge?
Well, it'd be a funnel this way, right? Like this would,
yes.
the funnel would
When
be
are we
like
wanting to
here
attack
and
them?
here.
Is the question.
Okay, I'm
do
thinking.
we want to attack them here? Or do we want to attack them here?
Ooh, I'm thinking kind of here.
Okay. Is this log right here hideable behind or no?
I'll say yeah. You would have to be kind of prone, but yeah, you could definitely hide.
Okay, I'll hide on. Ooh, I feel like we should all hide on the same side.
Yeah,
now.
hide on the same side, because especially if you're coning, it'll be easier to avoid us that way.
Yeah.
Well, in that case, I'll just stay back here with y'all, because it's probably a better hiding spot anyway, and I don't have to be prone.
Okay, and then I'm thinking traps would be like I guess here, in this general vicinity.
Yep.
I don't know if y'all can see that actually. Yeah, like here.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. So, in terms of, you guys don't actually have any actual traps on you, unfortunately.
I didn't take any of the paper bombs.
What's that?
I said I didn't take any of the paper bombs or the breach tags, unfortunately.
Yeah. However, you all hide yourself pretty thoroughly there.
Oh, well, I was gonna say, you said the elk was gonna set up traps. Do we know where those are?
Oh no. He was wondering if you guys were going to.
I see.
So, you guys see the Amy's troop sort of advancing here. The enforcer at the front.
Rep the enforcer dies immediately again. I'm sorry, Hudson. I'm sure he's cool.
You see that 3 hunters have joined them at the back. They all look pretty nervous, but apparently a little more confident with this sort of fairly large and skilled group that Amy has sort of assembled here.
Are any of the 3 of them the one I helped?
You can make a perception check, as they do have cloaks on, so it's kind of hard to tell.
All right. Who knows? I rolled it under Than, but that was mine. The 1+6.
Well, not one either way.
Yeah.
They begin advancing there. Amy, they obviously see the elk there, and Amy sort of calls out to it, and she says, "Creature, I will give you one opportunity to abandon this place, and submit yourself to our wonderful hunters here." The elk creature just sort of snorts and shakes its head. The troop continues advancing.
Okay, I will go ahead and step out.
Okay. Are you trying to do a sneak attack here?
No, more trying to divert their attention to not realize the others are there, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Try to walk in and be the main focus here.
Okay. Sure. So as you sort of step out into the open there, not attempting to start a fight, you see the hunters sort of they draw their arrows and put a bead on you, but they don't shoot yet, obviously. Amy sort of frowns and says, "Izuto, was it? Of the Jitong clan. I can tell that you are evidently aware of our plans here. I'd ask that you kindly step aside."
I'd ask that you kindly wouldn't kill this. What does this creature even do to you?
It's not doing anything.
Amy says, this creature has been terrorizing these hunters for many years, preventing them from fully taking advantage of this place they call their home.
The elk calls this place their home. I don't get it.
The elk is not a citizen of the land of B.
You might have a passport.
That's a little racy.
Also, this is
That's a little racy.
Fine. This isn't going anywhere.
She says, a wise choice, Master Ninja.
Wait, to what?
Oh, she thinks that you're backing down. That's what she heard.
Oh, okay. Can I?
As soon as he goes for an attack, by the way, I want to come out.
He's you in front of all of them, so she's thinking like if this kid tries anything, he's going down fast.
Okay, yeah, I will go ahead and I'll start the beef, bro. I'll go ahead and attack while they think I'm not going anywhere.
Okay, I was like, can I go for like a flank attack on these hunters while he's doing that?
Yeah. So what we're gonna do here is there's gonna be a surprise round, but only for Suiko, Arata, and Thanatos, as they were aware of Izuto's presence and ready for a fight.
Gotcha.
So they see you begin to like stir up your iron dust, and they get ready to attack. But Suiko, Arata, and Thanatos make their strike first. And that is where we will pick up next time.
Yeah. Sad.
What a good one.
This is such a good fight, dude. Like,
Yeah.
This will be interesting. I honestly, I didn't expect you guys to just team up with the elk, but sure, why not?
bro, honestly, I'll say it. Screw Amy. All my homies hate Amy. All my homies hate Amy.
The inspiration for it, I don't know if you guys have played it or not, but in all the Fire Emblem games, the merchant is always named Amy. So that's where that
That's
comes
so
from.
funny.
That's really
Bro, I played this shit on my DS, dog. It's been a while.
Damn, yeah.
I love Fire Emblem.
Oh, man.
In any
Fair
case,
enough. That's hype.
All right, cool. I'll see you guys the Thursday after this one, I suppose.
Yeah, sounds good. That was fun.
Alright.
Thank you, Hudson.
Thank
Sure.
you, Hudson.
Have a good one, everybody.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.